Check it.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, fire than everybody.
Yo, what is going on, Mobile Sports fans? Welcome back to the Battles of Glory Championship Finals. I am Sudden Death, and I am joined by Crosby, sitting over here on my right. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very, very well today, Jake. Super excited for these finals that are going down today. Like you mentioned, the Forward Assault Championship, the final showdown. We got D2R versus USSR in a best of 5 matchup. So that means that they got to win a best of 5. So they got to win 3 matches. Whoever wins 3 matches is crowned the Battles of Glory champions.
And indeed, you guys heard there, Crosby is correct with everything he just said. We're going to hop over here and take a look at the team comparison image. D2R versus USSR, a couple of the best teams. I mean, really, I guess at this point, the best teams in game. These are the best teams in game, the top 2. And we're going to figure out who the top 1 is here, you know, in the next couple of hours. Best out of 5, best case scenario. As a caster, at least in my opinion, you have 5 matches. I'm sure, you know, best case scenario for one of the teams is it's just 3 and they get it over with. But, you know, for me, I'd like to see 5 matches. You know, worst case, we get 3 matches. But you gotta look at the silver lining and everything. You at least get 3 matches from a couple of the best teams in the game, D2R and USSR today, guys. Leave the comparison image up a little while longer. Then I got a really interesting stats image between both the teams I'm going to show you guys. It is really cool to see this in like the past, I think it's 6 or 7 matches the teams have played versus each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 matches. So it's the past 6 matches that USSR and D2R have played with each other. And I find it very interesting. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. Chat, how's it going with you guys? Welcome in. Hope you guys have had an awesome Saturday thus far. Undead Thug Boys. That picture of Riley is your profile picture. Is Riley? I like it, man. I like it a lot. Phantom in here. Hashtag D2R win. Extra USSR win. A little bit of spam actually going on, as well as Phantom in there with the D2R win. I see you guys all. Thank you for dropping in here. Again, let us know your predictions down in the chat. You know, hashtag D2R, hashtag USSR win, and what will be the round count for the first match. You know, go ahead and let us know. You know, round count for the first match: 13-5. Whose way? 13-6. 13-12. Let us know. I'd like to see what you guys think about that. We should be able to get this match going here in just a second. Are you able to do what DD is asking? You're muted. I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're able to do that. All right, guys, here's the image right now I was just talking about. So this is the image between D2R and USSR. Past 6 matches they've played with each other. D2R has won 5 of them. D2R has won 5 of those matches. USSR has won the last match they played together, though, 13-12. And it's really interesting here. They've had the last 2 matches between them. They were 13-12s. D2R had a 13-12 victory over USSR, and then USSR had a 13-12 victory over D2R. And you can see that, like, pretty much moving up, since like the first game was 13-4, second game was 13-2, but once we get to the 4th game, it's 13-10. The third game, excuse me, the 4th game is 13-7. But like the difference in rounds shrinks as we go up.
Yeah,
as roster changes have come in, teams have gotten more used to playing each other, as well as getting used to playing on stream and whatnot. You can see here from over multiple different seasons of the Battles of Glory tournament series. They've played 2. They played twice in the Battles of Glory season. I think it was season 1, and then in season 3 they played a total of 4 times. So they've definitely been battling that out a lot recently. At I think it's only proper, kind of almost a little poetic that they're here once again in the finals. D2R is of no way not used to being here in the finals position, having won a couple seasons of the Battles of Glory tournament series, as well as the champions of the Ford Assault Summer Cup. They're used to being here. They know what it feels like. They talk about it like any big team. You're in a spot like this. There's prizes on the line, all that good stuff. You get a little used to it. You kind of do. Like you're not used to it, but you are used to it at the same time. It's that weird duality between it. USSR has been here a couple of times and has lost a couple of times to D2R, and I gotta say they're definitely gonna be feeling hungry for this
100%
match win.
Definitely,
they've definitely been looking good recently. I'm
made
really
it this
looking
way,
forward to it. They got it.
long all the way.
Exactly, haul, indeed, 100%.
They're here to possibly cause an upset for the D2R fans. D2R though, of course, here to possibly cause an upset for the USSR fans as well. We're gonna have to wait and see exactly what transpires tonight, and or today rather, not tonight. But some of you, it actually could be tonight. Let us know where you're at right now, chat. Go ahead, let us know. Are you right now? Is it nighttime for you? Is it morning, evening? What time is it in the day for right now? Jake and myself, we're Eastern, so right now it's about a little bit over 3:20 or something like that for us, and afternoon time. Nothing better to do than just kick back, relax. If you're a Ford Assault fan, go ahead and watch these matches. Of course, finals matches: D2R versus USSR, best of 5. As well as, gold giveaways after each and every 100%. Single match. Like, what else could you ask for, man? I know when I was younger, I was watching some like esports, and I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. Can I win some gold, or can I win some this, or can I get this or that? I'm like, because I want to get involved in the community, right? I want to get a little piece of the action. This is like younger me, of course. This is still everyone always wants to win, right? Like who asks, or who can ask for more? Honestly, like, you get incredible games mixed in with gold giveaways each and every single match. Like,
indeed.
Damn.
Yo, so Dr. Doggo, I like this comment. He says, "Is the white rapper commentating?" I believe you're talking about me. Yes, I am the white rapper. I will be doing a little bit of commentating here throughout the matches, 100%. I'll definitely be doing that. And if the teams play quickly, I'll definitely speed up the syllables, bounce it off my lips. But I just gotta play a little quicker. If they're playing slow or whatnot, I can talk really fast, but it doesn't really make sense to talk really that fast. So just encourage the teams to play a little quicker if you guys want to see that. Big Bows, definitely recommended. Giveaways 100% always, yeah. RZR in the chat. I see you down there. Paul Ladivar, I probably butchered your name, but welcome in, Paul. Aaron in here as well. Aaron Marquez. I know how to pronounce that because I watch Marquez Brownlee.
I'm KBHD. What's up?
Then we're talking like we're gonna be talking to like the entire next 3 hours. It's kind of like what we get paid to do, man. So I mean, we could stop, but I like I said, it's what we get paid to do. I don't know if it would make the boss man very happy. I know, Vane. You guys have no idea. Like, you're in the chat waiting. Like, I'm sitting here waiting as well. I am just as excited to see the matches as you guys are. We're currently getting them prepared. We should be live here in the next few seconds. I'm just waiting for the confirmation from Crosby, doing all those /restarts.
Yes, sir. Mod powers
so much to appreciate it,
worked on.
And I think we are about time. We have D2R starting on the T side, I believe. Yeah, D2R will be starting on the T side.
Yes,
it's
sir.
been a while since we talked. I know, right, man? Welcome in.
I do believe we're alive.
We are live.
Oh, actually, I think someone else just joined in.
Nope. We need another
No,
restart?
okay, that's yeah.
Go ahead with 2 more restarts, and we should be live, guys. So about next 10 seconds, we'll be live and hopping on in here to the match. And are we live or are we restarting one more time? I just want to make sure.
No, we're live. We're live now.
All right, we are live. No more restarts
ended
coming
up
in, guys. We're
leaving
going to get rid of my semi-tractor facing Crosby's. Here we go. First kill going down
Yes,
here.
sir.
General Gore picking off God's Snipes. Good man to get down early here. General Gore and teammates locking down the back here. Player down by B. Columns has gone down. Wildland's going to peek around the corner here and see a player fires multiple shots, not connecting him. Going to opt him back around here. A teammate also coming out. Throws a grenade down here. It'll be interesting to see once again, USSR having won the last match D2R played versus them, and the match before that they lost, but only by 1 point. It was 13-12. Now also the victory they had it was also 13-12, so only winning by 1 match. Cayman is going to opt to back up here. That was a noob, not necessarily a noob move, but not much you could really do there. You're down at 1 HP, and you're going to get dropped pretty quick there by Chris. It was a risky play on his part. And there we go. USSR taking the first round over D2R.
Coming out strong.
Out strong and swinging. Only one player got dropped
Yes,
on the USSR side.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, take a look at the scoreboard. Two players from USSR were the ones that actually got most of the frags there. We got Chris taking 2 out, and General Gore as well taking 2 out. Richard and Nero sitting at 0, of course, 0-0. But strong round, very, very first round of the matchup right now. Finals, best of 5, USSR versus D2R. Very well played by USSR. In the very first pistol round right there, we got EXO picking up a 2-piece right there with a grenade, just rolling it towards the D2R members, and they had nothing they could do there. There is actually a smoke out now that is being placed towards the top of a bomb site. We got Richard just towards the backside. EXO picking up overload right there. 5v2 situation right now in favor of USSR. CT's looking real good right now. Chris picking up Wild and making it even better right now for them. And I do believe God Snipes is in a whole world of pain right now when it comes to this matchup, as all 5 fall for Team D2R Mystic. And just like that, it's a clean sweep for USSR as we go into the 3rd round.
Like I said, a clean sweep, winning 2 rounds. Not a huge surprise to see them win the next round there. D2R is all playing on an eco right there. Nobody having beat a forced buy or anything, which is good to see. I've seen sometimes teams, they come out, full buys. Like, why? It's only round number 2. And, typically you're going to see the team that has won the pistol round and the previous round win the next one, go up 3-0. Match 4, though, is typically where we see the team EXO with another frag kill there on Gramps. And General Gore as well. Frags have been absolutely crazy. We've had a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks, more of like a couple months of getting adjusted. Nero's about to get dropped down to 0 if he's not careful. Spins around, and Wildland's going to wild him out right there. He's still on top of sight, but he's going to get dropped pretty quick by, who was that? I can't see because of the overlay. EXO right there. EXO X'd him out of the match. But it's taken a couple months for the teams to get used to how to use frag grenades again because of the timer difference. It was like 1.5 seconds now until the grenade actually blows up, compared to I think it was like 3 or 4 seconds a few months ago before the update. But in the past couple of weeks here, they've gotten used to it, and they're using them very, very effectively. Tons of frag kills, and it's like the teams on the T side, that is, the CT's getting a ton of frag kills. They've yet to really adjust well to that. They aren't quite sure how to use it. You got to bait out the utilities, and they're not doing that very well. Thus far, on the T matches that we've casted over the past couple of weeks. A trade going over by B site. Overload is over here all alone inside of Palace, and multiple kills go down right there. I could have casted it, but opted not to do that. Minute 25 left on the clock as Chris moves down here. Hasn't seen a player pop out of A site yet. He's going to see a man try to fight him up there, top A ramp, and he's going to move back down over here towards the double doors, throws out a smoke grenade, and a T player quickly rotates to try to get him as he moves up. Sees another top Palace. Overload's going to put down Chris, and this will be the first round going in favor of Destined to Rise. One player left on alive here. It is Gore on top of bomb. I think he's actually already stuck to the defuse. They don't even realize there's a ninja defuse coming in.
Wow.
He's going to ultimately get dropped, but Gore coming with a ninja defuse. Absolutely
Ninja
unbelievable. Just jumped over the site quickly, cut the wires on his head.
Oh my!
And trying to get out of there. Man, what on earth just happened? I was not expecting to see that at all. As one of the first, I think that's the first ninja defuse I've ever seen.
Wow!
And not to mention in a finals match versus D2R, man.
That's incredible.
USSR. I mean, that is just insane
General
play. D2R
Gore.
just getting slapped right there. That's getting really a kick in the schnuts as well coming up from USSR. A little bit of demotivating if you're on the side of D2R. You get a ninja defuse like that, huge props. And it'd be a huge confidence boost as well. Around this, you thought you were going to lose. And General Gore had just been playing out of his mind over the past couple of weeks. Carrying his team last week and definitely looking like he's going to be carrying his team this week already. Yeah, he has been stepping up big time. EXO also getting multiple frags already. Finds Wild and coming to B storage. And the last player left alive is Gramps, who hasn't been able to come up with anything just yet. Might need to update his prescription or maybe take some pain meds. We'll have to see. Might stop her by the pharmacy here on the flip. Right now, 5-0. USSR leading 5-0. I mean, not necessarily expecting this coming into it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you're coming in here, you're 5-0 versus D2R. That is amazing. USSR is looking very, very good. And roster for D2R. This is the not necessarily the most typical, but usually like I say, I
think it's a solid the core three.
We got Gramps, Wild, and Godsnipes. Here, but Godsnipes 0-5.
That's very
That is very uncharacteristic of him. Gramps is 4-4 even there. Godsnipe's actually going to get his first kill there on Chris over here behind top of A side. Richard comes around, sees all of the D2R players out here, tries to find one going to have a headshot on top of Cayman. EXO comes in and finds Wild, and 3 players out there by the A side. Actually, one down here by the CT double doors. I don't know what I'm talking about. Gramps is going to find General Gore. It's 3 versus 3, minute 20 left here on the clock. 2 players have moved inside of Pals right now on the T side. They're trying to stay up, push out to the bomb right now behind the columns. And Nero's going to put down Overload to 0, and EXO's going to X Godsnipes out of the match. It's 6-0. USSR has taken the lead by 6. D2R has yet to be able to respond, man. They have just yet to be able to respond. This is a best out of 5 for those of you asking it down there, guys. It is a best out of 5.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know. I'm seeing something like if it's going to be 13-0.
It's so one-sided right now.
It is so one-sided, but I don't think it's going to be 13-0. I mean, I would literally be shocked.
I don't think. No, I don't think D2R is gonna just roll over just like that. Even if USSR is putting on an incredible performance,
they are putting on a incredible performance right now. But yeah, D2R is going to put points on the board. But really, USSR has done a great job at winning rounds right here. The ninja defused by Gore just totally tipped. I mean, really, I shattered a good play to get some cash and just shattered the D2R economy even more. Godsnipe is picking up a foul here. He has 0 left in the bank account. Wilden has 2,500 left in the bank account. Cayman only has 100 after picking up this AK, and I believe Gramps has somewhere around 1,200 or something in his bank account. So you're very, very low on cash. And USSR players are getting multiple frags. A headshot comes in there, but Gramps to show the man how it's done by dropping an XR right out there. Another T player goes down there in a 3 versus 2. Nero trying to stay up here inside of his storage. And a minute left here on the clock, and the bomb is in the hands of Wild. He's rotating over to the A side. Some sloppy shots by him. Get tagged down to 31. Can he find this man on the side of A-ramp? He does. Big plays coming in there for D2R. They're going to try to plant this bomb right over on the A side right now. Got 50 seconds. Plenty of time to plant this bomb. Nero going to watch his CT mid as he pops a reload. Gramps is pushed out here right on outside of Palace. Overlooking ramp right now. Going to see a CT player coming across. Going to tag him a couple of times and put him down on the ground. General Gore is actually going to find a Wild and now in a 1 versus 1 situation. Grabs it down to 7 HP. General Gore is sitting with a nice 0-1-0-0 there in his health board. He's going to tag that bomb just a little bit. Not quite sure where Gramps is located. This is really interesting. No call-outs coming in from the teammates based on his location. General Gore actually is guess where he's at. Gonna see him straight across. Easily going to tag him. Then has plenty of time to defuse that bomb. It's going to be 7-0 here on the USSR side. Damn, man.
7-0, and General Gore, my dude, doing the dirty work, getting down and getting that bomb defused. EXO is going absolutely ham right now. 12-3 to his name. General Gore following very closely with 11-2. Chris, Nero, and Richard, 4-3, 4-4, 1-3 for the side of USSR. Gramps on the other side of things for D2R, 7-6, and down the board, not looking too hot for them. But of course, 7 rounds in, going into the 8th, they got to start doing something right now. If you are a fan of D2R, I don't exactly know what to say, because a lot of the times D2R is a team that can adapt, and it only takes them a few rounds to be able to get maybe a round or two here or there. And as of right now, it seemed very, very difficult for them to get anything started. Yes, they get a kill here or there, but for most of the rounds we've seen, it's a fairly dominant display by the USSR roster. It's one of those things where I think the early on Ninja Diffuse by General Gore really stuck into their minds, and it could be, you know, the detrimental factor to this map number one. We're gonna have to wait and see here, folks, but no one has gone down as of yet for either team. Just over a minute left as EXO takes out Cayman right there, getting that entry frag kill for Team USSR. It seems to me as if they're trying to break the A bomb site. And as I say that, Gramps falls to the hands of Chris. Chris with that foul, making the most of it. And right now, God Snipes could be in a... Oh my goodness, I was going to say he's going to be in a world of pain, but gets General Go with the headshot right there and pushes in. Bomb site takes out Nero as if he's nothing right there. Incredible plays by God Snipes. Wilden takes out Chris right there, and it could be the very first round win for D2R rather, with a 1v3 scenario. God Snipes not able to get that last kill, but EXO takes out Overload. Wilden right there to trade that out. And we have one round right now to the name of D2R Mystic as we go into this next round rather.
D2R shattering all of those 13-0 predictions. Like I said, it was not going to be 13-0. You're still down by 6 though. You're close to the flip. I mean, we're four rounds away from the flip. You want to put in some rounds definitely over here on the T side, but bright side, if you're a D2R fan, you will be seeing D2R flip over to the CT side, and you do get that little bit of a CT advantage, CT confidence, that CT mindset as if you're on the CT side. But as we were talking about a couple weeks ago, just casting the finals and the beginning of the round one of the Battles of Glory Championship, teams have been playing incredibly well on the T side. CTs have been struggling quite a bit, and this is kind of a change of pace watching USSR dominate in the first 8 rounds over here on the CT side. Because, like I said, typically it has been more of a T-sided game over the past couple of weeks. Definitely interesting or intriguing to see it all of a sudden just change.
Yes,
I guess it depends on the individuals that are on each team and just how they're feeling. One thing I gotta say is USSR looks warmed up coming into this. D2R just does not look warmed up at all. USSR looks very confident. D2R does not look very confident.
Just a whole different team, a whole team that's ready and willing to put in the time, effort, and like the everything that you need to actually pull out the W.
No, I completely agree. I think it is comes down as USSR is hungry for this one. Does it come to one of these things where D2R has been here so many times? Do you get less hungry? Do you get less hungry for that win?
To a certain degree, I would say yeah.
That's I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Bomb is in the hands of Overload. Only one player has gone down the T side. Make that 2 as Wilden gets dropped by Chris out here by top of A. We're going to see one player put over towards the A side to see if he can challenge Chris. Chris is going to opt to go ahead and reload that foul of his and to come back and see a player there. Tags him up only a couple times. Going to try to come back and finds Gramps. Drops him down on the ground. See another player cross out there. Tabbles up on him. Overload goes down. Bomb has been dropped. And 13 seconds left and gets dropped here by EXO. God Snipes the last remaining player alive. And they now take that lead back up by 7. 8-1. USSR looks almost unstoppable at this point here in round number 1. Yeah, it is interesting to see because USSR got to choose the server, so we're on EU server that they got to choose, and they also selected the map here. So match 2, it will be on the D2R server of choice, and then D2R's map of choice.
Yes, sir.
So you could say there is a slight server advantage in terms of map advantage. This is one of D2R's better maps, so we wouldn't necessarily say that, but I guess you could say a little bit of a server advantage. Could definitely
my goodness. Nade Richard with so right now from what I'm noticing right now is that USSR is absolutely on point with their nade spots. Look at that, Chris again with another nade. USSR has gotten how many nades right now, and I think they've gotten every single nade in this matchup. That's what you got to do. You got to make sure that you know every little intricate part of the game. That's what you got to do. And right now USSR is putting on a phenomenal display of just pure map knowledge and just timing, knowing when to throw grenades, knowing when to hold back, and just cutting off those choke points. Very, very well played right now from USSR. Of course, D2R, they are struggling a little bit. You can definitely tell they are struggling, but like you mentioned, Jake, USSR chose this map as well as their server, so one could argue that maybe that could play a factor into it, but either way, it's an incredible display right now from USSR, and of course, they're playing for a whole boatload of prizes. You know, $1,000 cold hard cash, unique in-game skins, a whole bunch of G Fuel energy products, GT Omega racing products as well, Game King gaming glasses, and 60k gold for the first ranking team, 40k gold for the second ranking team, and 20k gold for the third ranking team. So a whole lot of stuff at stake right now. And you do have, you know, a best of 5. So you do, in theory, I guess, have some wiggle room, I guess. But it's something that you don't want to take, you know, you don't want to take and just take too much, right? Because you take too much, it's going to run out, and before you know it, you're not going to be able to do anything about it, and, you know, you lose, right? Definitely. USSR taking advantage of that entirely, and 40 seconds into this, or left in this roundup right now, and USSR is looking as if they're going to be able to just absolutely run away with this. To say this is a curb stomping, pardon my French, but it would be quite an understatement right now at this point.
Yeah, I mean, really, Snowball is rolling here down one of the mountains on Mother Russia, and it looks like they're just going to roll across the finish line, maybe 13-1, 13-2. For everybody asking, everybody is actually recording here in this match. I see a couple players like, oh, you know, there's no way somebody's hacking. They got to be hacking. It's 10-1. There's no way it can actually happen. Yes, it actually can happen. Everybody has a bad day. Other teams just have great days, but everybody's recording, so somebody would be very foolish to hack because all the recordings will be overlooked after the matches are done. By the amazing team here at Mobile Esports. And as I say that, General Gore and EXO played huge. I think it was a 3K there from General Gore. EXO finishing off Graham, so you're going to defuse that bomb as Mueller did a flip. And yeah, I mean, you're 11-1 over here on the flip. You're looking good on the USSR side. You win this pistol round right here, I think you pretty much got it in the bag. I mean, seriously, if you win this pistol round, it's all she wrote on the side of D2R. There's going to be not much you can do. A little bit of Russian there. Copy and paste it over there. I hope EXO, that is appropriate to be said.
They won the first pistol round. It'll be interesting to see if they could win the second pistol round over here, because winning pistol rounds is quite important. Of course, it's not the end of the world if you end up losing it, but it could definitely, you know, set the bar and set the tone for the entire matchup. And if you end up losing it, well, then that could just be the detrimental factor right there. And General Gore and Richard, oh my goodness. How many nades have we seen, Jake? I'm not even exaggerating at this point. Maybe like 20 nades? That's incredible. Freaking incredible. General Gore striking right there, taking out Cayman as well. Overload, unfortunately for them, taking General Gore, but taking Nero as well. So, you know, a few nades now going in favor of D2R Mystic. Definitely not rolling over completely, but I don't know. It's one of those things, and I keep saying this, but it comes down to getting entry frags and making sure that your team stays alive. If you can't stay alive, if your teammates can't stay alive with you, then all the strategy in the world goes out the window, and it's just leaving your teammates in a very, very tough situation that more often than not, you know, you won't be able to come back from. And with a very, very good team, it's even, dare I say, next to impossible. And right now, USSR is putting on the display of, I guess, their entire matchup right now. I don't remember seeing USSR win so handedly, you know, versus another team that could definitely hang with them in a long, long time. 2v4 right now. That's really all I can say. 2v4, and the bomb is actually planted. Richard putting down some shots, not able to connect fully. And as I say that, takes out Overload. And just like that, my dude, USSR takes map number 1. And wow, very well. Very handily. 13-1.
Handily indeed, 13-1. You know, previously you guys have seen the last 6 matchups that we showed that image a little earlier. The last 6 matchups between both of these teams, and we have never seen a 13-1. We've only seen a 13-2 where D2R has won. But the previous matches was 13-12, 13-12, and 13-7. So you know, we were trying to predict what the round count would be here, and they just totally shattered all of my predictions. I was expecting maybe a 13-10, 13-8, something around that mark. But I mean, yeah.
You definitely would expect more life from the D2R side, right? D2R
100%.
Mystic side, and I guess they just couldn't hang with USSR for this particular instance, this particular map. Of course, map number 2 going down very, very shortly. So, you know, Who knows? Things could change. Different server, potentially different map. We don't know yet. Maybe it was 100% just something that they gotta break through mentally, and D2R finds their bearings and they pull through. Who knows? It could also be USSR just completely dominating and not giving any breathing room to the D2R roster. We're gonna have to wait and see here, folks. Chat, put your predictions down in the chat below. Let us know who you think is gonna win map number 2. Let us know who you think is going to win map number 2. But for right now, we're going to do that hashtag gold giveaway. So I think we're going to do hashtag, let's go championship. I think I like that, yeah?
Hashtag championship sounds good to me, guys. Hashtag championship with your Fort Assault in-game name. We're giving away 1,000 gold to one of you lucky individuals. Go ahead and start that hashtag spam, guys. Hashtag championships with your Fort Assault in-game name attached after that. Again, round number 2 prepared for you guys. This is a best out of 5, so we have at least 3 matches. At least 3 matches, maximum of 5 between these teams.
Whoa, that chat started going real quick there. Oh my goodness! I also didn't notice how negative some of the D2R players were going, as well as some of the USSR. I don't think they were going too negative. Especially towards the bottom of the leaderboard, or the scoreboard rather. But like I mentioned, it's tough. It's really tough having so much pressure going into the finals, and then losing the pistol round off the bat, and losing it very handily. I think it was like 4-0 in terms of player count, and then more or less round after round, very similar player counts. I don't know. It's just we're gonna have to wait and see if D2R can regain, or if USSR is going to not let them regain and ultimately take the championship. Chat, I see y'all in the spam right there. The Sea of Spam championship. Yeah, keep going. Hashtag championship with your FAIGN Fort Assault in-game name. Go ahead, drop that.
Make sure you guys include that FAIGN. I've seen a few of you guys not include the FAIGN.
Please.
Include your Fort Assault in-game name. So if you do win, we can easily get that gold over to you. If you don't win, so many people spamming, we might not see you say, hey, this is my IGN, and then you won't be getting your gold, have to choose somebody else, and that would suck. That would definitely suck.
No bueno. Crosby, yo, what's up? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están acá? Veo unos que están hablando en español. What's up? I see some of y'all speaking in Spanish. What's up? How's everyone doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. It's awesome chilling with y'all. Fort Assault, the championship final showdown. We got D2R versus USSR in a best of 5. USSR did indeed just take that map number 1 from D2R very handedly. Like literally like every single round was over within probably, I'd say, a little bit less than 45 seconds to about a minute. And we even had a ninja defuse. I don't know how many ninja defuses we've had.
I've never seen a ninja defuse before.
General Gore added to that. I would wager on saying maybe like 3 that I've ever seen, but I don't think I've ever actually seen one.
I was
at
blown
this
away
level
by
of
that.
competition.
You had 2 D2R players right there on top of the side.
Right there. I'm like,
and he presses it. Obviously, hear the buttons go down. Nothing.
Yeah.
They were totally unaware. What can D2R do coming into the next round? They gotta be awake. I mean, they just looked like they were half asleep. Like they had just woken up or something. They haven't had their morning cup of G Fuel. They just, were kind of just sludging through it. And ultimately, I played in a big, they're just losing right there. Also, USSR just looked hungry. They wanted that win so incredibly bad, and they came out swinging, and they did not let off D2R at all.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we're choosing the gold giveaway winner here in just a second. I want to thank some of our amazing sponsors that help us over here at Mobile Esports. We cannot do anything without G Fuel Energy, GT Omega Racing, Blaze Games, Game King Gaming Glass, and of course, you, the viewer, make this all possible. You guys can use that code esports mobile to terms of anything over there at gfuel.com. The Battle Juice, aka the pineapple flavor, is now out. You guys can get 10% off that, or 10% off any other of the other flavors that is on G Fuel's website. They're over 40. I think it's like 41 or 42 flavors right now on G Fuel.
I think they're nearing 40, if not already.
Is it already 40? I thought it was over 40. It's pretty. If it's not, it's like 39.
It's
like,
somewhere, somewhere really close to
really
40.
close to 40 different flavors. There's so many things to choose from. Black on blackberry is excellent, and blue ice. Blue ice is an amazing flavor for the summer. It's coming up, man.
I'd say it's my top 3, 100% top
summer.
3.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No
Of course,
doubt.
the battle juice as well. If you like pineapple, you can definitely check that out. I know some people like to mix pineapple with other stuff. You can mix pineapple with certain drinks out there. There's those
Yes, sir.
Caribbean drinks, if you guys know what I'm saying. Once again, guys, whatever the case may be, whatever flavor you may like, and maybe you don't even want a flavor, maybe you just want to shake it or put some water in. I don't know what the case may be, but what doesn't change is that code esports mobile, which will get you 10% off anything over there at their website. And guys, if you're right now entering to win 1,000 gold, we're just about to announce the winner. But before we do that, we give away 5,000 gold every single week on the mobile esports Twitter.
sir.
To follow or to participate, that is, all you have to do is follow us over there on the Twitters at esports_mobile and retweet the tweet that talks about this week's upcoming gold giveaway. And they're announced every single Saturday. So winner has been announced, I believe, already for this week. Congratulations to him, winning 5,000 gold, which will be deposited directly into their account inside of Fort Assault. Like I said, all you have to do is follow us and retweet that tweet. You don't have to turn notifications on, but of course, I do recommend that you turn notifications on in case you don't realize, you don't see the tweet that you won the gold, and you want to see the tweet you won the gold, because you want to know you got the 5,000 gold, so you can submit your username. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to stop blabbering my jaw and let Crosby tell you who won the first gold giveaway.
Before I do that real quick, I just want to mention that I did not see this map coming.
I did not see. Honestly, I was thinking maybe they would do
curveball.
that. I was thinking it might actually do that. Drop down in a different, just a different map, and they have done it. Guys,
They have done it. That's
the
true.
map Frosty. So I was thinking D2R might pull something out of their hat like that, because honestly, USSR has struggled versus D2R on this map. They have struggled versus D2R on this map. I believe the 13-2 and then the 13-10 was all on. No, maybe it was a 13-7. Excuse me, was on Frosty.
I think it was 7, yeah.
It was 13-7 and 13-2 the previous couple times they played D2R on Frosty. So D2R getting the choice of the server and the choice of the map. Again, not a huge surprise they've necessarily done this. Gonna see if they can use that map advantage to them. Will USSR end up slipping on the ice and taking the L? We'll have to wait and see. Crosby, yeah, the winner chosen.
I do indeed. Congratulations to Deadman. Congratulations, Deadman. 1K gold headed your way very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. Congratulations and enjoy the gold, my dude. Use it wisely.
And indeed, guys, just real quick right here. Want to let you guys know the winner for this week's 5,000 gold has not yet been announced. So you still have an opportunity to enter. Okay, you can go over to the Mobile Esports Twitter right now at esports_mobile and enter. You still have an opportunity to enter. Not winter. It is winter right now, but you still have an opportunity to enter the gold giveaway. It will be announced on Twitter after the stream is over. So go ahead and enter. While you still have an opportunity to enter this week's gold giveaway, you still got an hour and a half, I would say, to go ahead and enter that. So guys, take full advantage of that. If you haven't entered already, good luck to everybody. So that's potential 5,000 gold. Of course, we give away more gold later on in the stream. Stay tuned for that.
Aqualio, not Maul. No, not Maul.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to cast Maul today. No, no, I'm not ready for that. Not ready for that. That's one of those no moments.
No kidding.
Yeah. No, but if you're playing Infected, ooh, Maul is the map. Maul is the map.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Match is almost ready. I think all players are in the match right now. We should be ready in a little bit. But chat, how's it going? Let us know your predictions in the chat below. Go ahead, tell us who do you think is going to win, and dare I say by how much? What the score is going to be? Let us know. Hashtag USSR.
That's all I'm going to say, man. You're not going to get it.
Hashtag USSR win and then the score, or hashtag D2R win and then the score. Go ahead, let us know in the chat below. Also in the comment section, if you're watching this after the fact, go ahead, let us know in the chat, in the comment section below. It'd be really interesting to see what the chat and what the comment sections say. Of course, if you haven't watched it, right? Because don't cheat, right? But it'd be really interesting to see if it's similar results or if it's like skewed towards one, side or the other. Either way, match number 2 of the Battles of Glory Fort Assault Championship Final Showdown. D2R Mystic versus USSR. Map number 2 on Frosty has just begun. Let's get into it.
First kill is going to be Richard. He's going to drop Gramps down. He's going to start with the first frag. Overload looking down, sees a player, tags him a couple times. All of these USSR players swarming right now through the left side house. General Roy's going to find him from above. Overload going down. Richard's going to see a play, but no. X is quickly going to put him down the ground. God Snipes comes across, going to try to X out of Max. Wild is going to wild out Richard right. There's a 2 versus 3 situation. Nero staying up, trying to drop this player down to 0. We'll see if he gets to actually drop down to 0. He could be the hero of this match. CZ player's going to come in. He's going to drop down to 0. He's not going to be the hero of this one. Wild and puts it down to the ground. It's a 2 versus 1. General Roy up at the top of the type. Going to find Wild and drops it down the ground now. But 1 versus 1. This could be a huge win here for USSR if they're able to clutch this up. Gore's going to have to jump out here. Checks over to the right side. And may try to go pick this bomb up here in just a moment. Snipes right now. Just taking his time, moving very, very slowly. He's got a good idea where Gore is. He hasn't heard him jump out of the house. He's going to make a little bit of a noise if he hits the ground. And you can hear God Snipes has just heard him jump out of the window. We're seeing altercation right here. Quick little flip through from God Snipes, and he's quickly going to put Gore on the ground. First win going in favor of D2R here on the map. Frosty. USSR almost had it, though. I mean, they really almost had it. It looked close. D2R was able to clutch up, though. God Snipes, was struggling. I think it was round number 5, or round number 6. He was 0-5. I guess it was round number 5. 0-5. Starting out 3-0 this time. Definitely good to see him up there on the top of the leaderboard. Again, you typically don't see him down 0-5 ever. I mean, negative rarely, but 0-5. That is just not something you typically see from him. Have traded out, came in for Ricky. Ricky is now in here. Gonna try to throw a frag up there and damage one of those, or potentially kill one of those USSR players. And there he is gonna kill 2 of them, and also do another damage to 1. Big Kobe nade right there. And the last T player up to live here is Nero, trying to be a hero of this match. Not much more you can do here at this point. He's about to get swarmed right down here inside of Riverbed. Actually, comes with the tricky play, puts down Ricky, but God Snipes, he's gonna put him down out of his misery. God Snipes, 3-1.
It's night and day. This performance right now, D2R Mystic, first map, not able to get anything going. USSR just too overpowering. This time around, it's very similar in terms of the start, but you see a little bit more, definitely a little bit more life in the USSR roster if roles rather were reversed. Tongue-tied there. It's quite even in terms of kills and deaths for both sides. And Ricky, I think that's 3 kills with the nade that he's gotten the past 2 rounds. Whole slew of kills go down right there as it is a 2v3 right now. 2v2 as I say that. Wilden and Gramps assist coming in right there, taking out Nero. 2v1 as Wilden takes another one out in XO. USSR looking like they're in a little tight of pinch right here. Not able to put too many shots down. Does tag the player up over here. Richard gets incredibly weak as well. And Godsnipe just says, hey man, I'm coming back for some more, and takes out Richard with the noggin shot with the pistol. And just like that, we have a 3-0 round count in favor of D2R Mystic.
I don't know why D2R doesn't play on Frosty more often. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, sure. They're dominant.
Excellent here on Frosty. It's like the corners and whatnot, how they're hugging them. It is excellent. They know the corners, the nade spots as well. Wilden's going to tag a player, not ultimately dropping anybody, but still a good couple frag tags can easily help drop players later on into this round. This is the point normally in the game that if the team is going to take a round, the team that has lost the previous 3 rounds is going to take it right here.
Yeah,
4th match,
100%.
Eco begins to balance out a little bit, and it is definitely in favor of USSR right now. Got an extra player up, and Eco is at least looking good for them. They're able to buy the Kevlar, buy the weapons, some decent ones, and be able to compete versus these D2R players. Another man falls over by A's site. A is almost completely open. Remaining player is Wild and Raid out here, doubling, actually not doubling up, but has the A91 in hand.
Yes, sir. A91's actually a really dominant weapon.
It really is, especially for the price. It is excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree 100%. I've seen Avatar. I've seen, I think, who is it here? Godsnipes in particular use it, and I don't know why more pros don't use it. I don't know if it's because of their play style and it just caters to Godsnipes and Avatar's play style a little bit more, or if it's just a completely different reason that I'm not, in tune with. But either way, I've used it in diffuse matches and pubs as well. Mm-hmm. And of course, it has its weaknesses, its strengths. But as an overall weapon, I'd say that it's quite good. And for the price, I would say that it's definitely worth the price. Oh my goodness, as I say that, so many kills going down right there. And just like that, as I'm blabbering on about pricing, 2v3 with Richard getting a kill right there on Overload. Richard getting another kill on Ricky as Ricky tried to get out of the way, but not able to do that as Richard seeming to be able to bend some bullets right there. And a minute 20 left in this round as the bomb should be planted over here in a second by Ricky, and it is indeed planted, but Wilden drops before the bomb is fully planted. And 2 rounds right now easily taken from D2R Mystic. USSR seems to be revving up their engines and, you know, going full throttle right now as we have only one separating these two teams as we go into this next round.
Yeah, you know, cash is evened out in the economy for USSR, and they're beginning to work back here and playing strong on Frosty, trying to figure it out. If I was, you know, this is a more CT-sided map than some of the other maps. You know, just the way the CTs can easily get down there in the riverbeds, watch the bomb sites. It is very, very crazy. And there's so many corners you have to constantly check. Little angles you can fire through. It just makes it very difficult for the T's to push up on the bomb site. You guys having USSR put 2 points up on the board, 2 consecutive last 2 rounds have gone to them is quite impressive. And it could be the next one. They could tie it up here in round number 6. Bomb is in the hands of Richard. He's going to throw a grenade out. Sees a D2R player right there. Doesn't fire at all. Smoke grenade is now isolating the A site, and one of those D2R players. Little duel back and forth here. Richard's gonna have to reload. Didn't reload his gun. Only had a little bit of bullets left in his mag. Gore's gonna find Wild, and Nero puts it down. Overload to 0. It's a 3v3 situation. His God Snipes and Grams both even it up. They're about to push out here versus A site, but somehow Ricky gets a tricky shot there. Now Richard Journal Gore's quickly gonna trade out Snipes after that. Still 2v2 here. Ricky's still outside there watching with his teammate Ramps. It's all up to Grams here.
2. Oh my goodness. Grams 59 HP, a dream, and a foul. Should be good to get 1 kill, but gets tagged up a little bit more. He is able to tank another shot, but unfortunately for Grams, not able to do anything there. XO with the perfect timing, catching Grams right there off the reload, makes it all even 3-3 with him, XO right now leading the scoreboard 9-3. Fun fact real quick, if USSR gets these 2 rounds or higher, at least 2 rounds or higher in this match, they will get to select server and map for match 3. You know, because D2R only got 1 round. So what I'm trying to say is next match, D2R, or not D2R rather, USSR is going to be able to select the server as well as map.
And even with the last round win going for them, they will be able to select that server and a map. And it looks like they might be able to put another point up here on the board and actually take the lead over D2R. Nobody's gone down yet on the USSR side. Nero and EXO both finishing off Wild and God Snipes respectively. And Chris,
bro,
a little tricky there, putting down Ricky, and a little bit of teabag action coming there at the end. And it's
that was
now
a clean
4-3, clean sweep coming in from USSR, leading by 1 now.
That was, bro. I was trying to you know, spit out that fun fact. Next thing I know, I look down, it's like 1-5. I'm like, bro, what happened? What did I miss? And USSR just looking absolutely phenomenal. D2R Mystic just you know, looking like they had a little bit of gas in the tank, and they used it all up these first few rounds. Not able to do much after their first few rounds that they got on the board. Of course, they are now down 3-4 in terms of round count as Ricky uses a shotgun, taking out Nero. General Gore using God Snipes as a towel right there, taking him out. 4v3 as Wilden takes out EXO. Overload at 18 HP on the bomb site. General Gore sees him peeking on the A bomb site, takes him out, punishing him just like the Punisher does. Frank Castle right there, all you fans, let us know in the chat below. 2v2 right now as Ricky gets 2 more shotgun kills. Not able to get that kill on General Gore as General Gore is actually lit to 18 HP. 1v1. Bomb is not planted yet. And it's a 1v1 versus Wilden with the A91. Wilden at 100 HP. Will he be able to maybe get this round win at 100 HP and an A91? Odds are definitely looking good for the D2R side of things. Will he be able to get this kill right over here? Indeed, he's putting down some shots. Gets a little shaky there with the shots, but ultimately General Gore falling with that 18 HP. Well played by D2R Mystic. It's looking like, you know, they're trying to claw their way back to the top of the leaderboard, and that's indeed what they're doing right now. As we go into this match, we're going 4-4. next match. We're going to wait and see right now if this round, if they're going to be able to muster anything up and get another round W. As I say that, we got a few more nades going down over here towards the B-bomb site inside the house, and Gramps and Wilden cleaning up 3 USSR players with a minute 40 left in this round, very early on in this round, and I think it's looking like a very clean sweep right now indeed for the D2R Mystic side, and that's 2 straight rounds that looked very, very dominant. If you're talking about just pure gun skill for the D2R side, they're leading right now over USSR 5-4. Yes, sir.
Kitties. 11 and 6.
Avatars.
Wow,
Sorry to cut you out right there.
No, you're good.
Avatar, $1,000 cold hard cash. Yes, sir, you are correct. That is what they are playing right now for unique in-game skins as well. So no one else will have them except the championship winning team. G Fuel Energy products, GT Omega Racing products, Game King gaming glasses as well. And a whole boatload of gold, 60K for the first ranking team, 40K for the second ranking team, and 20K gold for the third ranking team. So, of course, these 2 teams fighting it out right now. And just a whole bunch of prizes that they're playing for right now.
Indeed. God Snipes and T-Player battling out right out here inside of Market House. Minute 8 left on the clock. Multiple gun fights going on across the map. One here between Overload and EXO. Overload is going to be the victor of that. 2v3. Nobody's watching to B side as Nero has come over here. He's going to plant that bomb. Guys, he's going to even up the body count board. But like I say, bomb has been planted here by Nero. Snipes, firing multiple shots.
Is he going to get shot?
Anybody. Overload's going to get dropped here by Chris. Nero's going to peek out, see if we can find the man. Snipes down there. Snipes has got to come up big here in order to clutch this round up. He's got to move a little quickly. He's going to see Nero, fires a couple more shots, and not able to tag him. Yes, sees Chris up here on top. Tags a couple times, and he gets shot here from the left side. He's got to switch around to Tech 9, but get quickly dropped there down to 0 by Nero. And it's tied up once again, 5-5.
So basically what happened there is the 2v2 situation happened, and Chris just playing corners exactly how you should in that scenario, and able to take out a D2R player. They're making it very difficult for the remaining D2R player. I do believe it was God Snipes, if I'm not mistaken. And it's one of those things, I keep saying this, but you gotta use communication. You don't communicate, and you don't use, your quote-unquote common sense checking your corners, it could definitely bite you in the butt. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now in some of these plays where players just, either willfully neglect certain corners or just forget. I don't know. But as I say that, I think that was like a 27 second round right there. That was a very quick round. And D2R definitely looking much better, taking 6 rounds right now on this Frosty map versus USSR's 5. And it's looking like USSR is definitely here to play, but D2R is saying, hey, we're here to play too in this, Forward Assault Championship final showdown.
Definitely a lot closer than last round. USSR had a 13-1 victory over D2R. D2R has come out strong here and is keeping the match very close, actually leading by 1, but USSR is poised to strike and try to tie that round count back up again. But as I said, God Snipes is going to find Chris back there in the back and put the body count board down to -2 compared to that of the 4. D2R has up 2 live on the T side. Ricky, right now, knows there's a T player up here on his left and right, respectively. EXO wins a big gunfight versus Gramps. Ricky gives away his position, but ultimately going to put down EXO. Tricky play there, freaking out the man EXO inside Hunting Cottage. And as I say that, we're going to get a flip here, 7-5. D2R leads by 2.
Taking a look at the scoreboard, a lot more even towards actually everywhere. You take a look at the USSR side of things, you got EXO going 14-8. Wilden on the side of D2R, top fragging for him, 13-8. So very, even across the board. And we got even trickling down towards the bottom as well. Gramps 4-9. USSR, Chris 4-9 as well. It's very similar. And what's interesting to see is Gramps, very uncharacteristic of him, to be down towards the bottom. Typically you see him in top 3. If not the top fragger, and it's kind of different when you're talking about slayers. Slaying is like really important in most game modes as well. But if your top slayers are, down for the count, it's going to be very difficult to get those first frags, those entry frags. And like we're seeing right now, USSR is definitely taking advantage of that as we have so many kills going down in the kill feed right now. Gramps left in a 1v2, actually, rather, I'd say 2v1 for Gramps and God Snipes, and they take out Chris, and it's 8-5 right now in favor of D2R Mystic over USSR.
Indeed, big, crucial win coming in from D2R there. Not only
Crucial,
just the round
yes.
count up by 3, but you get that pistol win, you get the cash invested over your big accounts from the FA gods. You'll be able to buy the Kevlar and the pistols you need, and also utilities as well, and most likely take the next round. It'll be interesting to see how USSR responds to this. And yeah, that's what they was going to have to do. They have forced a full buy on the USSR side. D2R has forced a full buy. Richard spending all of his money, dropping it down here on an MP5K. Nero has opted not to do that. And as I said, Richard spent a lot of his money, just goes down, just went down to the hands of Gramps. Big play from Gramps getting him down. Also, you might be able to pick up that MP5K. It's always something to think about, when you're in that eco situation. Not only if you do a full buy, you get dropped early on like that, you can put yourself in a situation where the enemy team can pick up your weapon you spent so much money on. Big kills there coming in from Chris, but ultimately going to go down. A grenade being rolled right between Gramps' legs, puts him down. It's Wildin versus Nero. Can Nero be the hero of this match? No, he's not going to be able to do it. Wildin wilds him out. It's 9-5 to take the lead count up by 4 now. And money situation is not going to be good on the USSR side, as they essentially, many players did a full buy on that. A couple players did mostly a full buy, and they're going to be very, very low on cash. Not everybody did on the USSR side, though, but you're most likely going to have another round going in favor of D2R here, because just the eco situation is so vastly different compared to that of USSR and D2R. Yeah, as we talked about, Crosby, you got to consider your cash not only the cash of yourself, but also as your team. Your cash is your team's cash. And a player going in and spending all his money on an MP5K isn't necessarily the best choice. Gramps is going to drop down Nero pretty quickly there to 0. It's a 4v4 here. Overloads in back in. General Gore is going to find up top of the market house. Bomb is in the hands of Gramps. They're pushing down here towards mid right now. See if everybody's inside a cottage. Richard is there, finds Wild, and Gramps is going to move down here quick to respond eventually to that kill. CT players beginning to rotate towards his B site now. Richard's jumping up here, going to reposition himself and looking down here inside of Riverbed. Raining 2 T players on the D2R side, about to push out here onto B site. Ricky looking around to see if he can find anybody. Nobody's seen yet. Actually sees a player jumping through the doorway. Bomb's being planted, and the bomb has been planted here at the minute 5 mark, or minute 5 mark. Ricky finds XL, X him out of the lobby. 2 players down, trying to pinch them here on this bomb site. Ricky's got to be careful. Gets dropped by General Gore, and Gramps has got to play big here in order to come up with this. Finds General Gore, keeps the ground. A couple more shots.
Not too many bullets, 5 bullets.
And nothing
missing shots. He definitely had the opportunity to maybe get a shot or 2 off on Richard, but he had so little ammo that even if he got a few shots on, it would have had to have been a headshot in one of those shots. Otherwise, Richard 100% would have gotten that kill. And that kill that General Gore got on, I don't exactly remember who that player was, but whoever was down towards the bottom of the river, that was a very, very important kill. If that kill didn't happen, then it would have made the bomb site, the B bomb site break so much more difficult for USSR. But fortunately, that came in from General Gore, and that allowed USSR to take that round, and slowly yet surely seeming to inch forward to a possible, comeback here. We're going to have to wait and see as General Gore and EXO take up 2 players respectively for the side of D2R Mystic. General Gore taking out a 3rd one right there. God Snipes going down to D2R, or to USSR's foul right there. Richard somehow got tagged from the mid side, and a little bit of a fail nade right there, but Gramps pulls out that pistol, taking General Gore out. General Gore saying I'm noob right there in the chat. It happens. Sometimes it happens, yeah. 4v2, minute 9 left in this round. Richard gets a nice headshot there on Gramps. Unexpected, to say the least. 4v1 overload, not looking very hot for him. He's probably going to opt to try and, I'd say, grab something and save. If anything, it's a 4v1. You don't have too much cash, just 1,000 to your name. You are at 100 HP, so that's, I guess you have that going for you. But apart from that, I think it'd be best to just try and save him. That seems to be exactly what he's trying to do over here. Definitely not the best place to save, but when you're in situations and you your teammates just suddenly drop all over you, sometimes you don't have too much of an actual say of where you're going to try and camp and wait out the round. But fortunately for him, he's being able to be undetected. But is that going to continue right here as there's a player right to his side? And unfortunately for Overload to get away with that save right there. And D2R Mystic are still leading, but their lead has been cut down quite significantly right now, 9-7 over USSR.
Only leading by 2. I gotta read this comment because I just saw this. Apple is trash, iOS poorly developed and slow. What? Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about in the comment section, but you were wrong. You guys are wrong. That's all I'm going to say there. Thank you so much for that $1 donation there. I dropped my hot pocket. But that being said, they're going to hop back into the match here. Frag tag it on top of Richard. 4 T players now moving through Hunting Cottage. Overload going to get a trade here on top of player. Gramps is going to find a Richard down here. Slightly higher advantage in terms of body count here on the T side. That's going to even up as Chris finds Wilden. One CT player moving around here, going to be heard by Overload. Finds him back there. It's General Gore going down. Remaining CT player left alive is going to be EXO. Going to have a difficulty here clutching up versus these 3 D2R players, but he definitely could potentially do it. We'll see what he can pack here. Gets tagged down pretty quickly. Godsnipes finishes off with the M40. Interesting choice they're having, and pulled the M40 out. And D2R extends their lead back up to 3 now. 10-7.
Yes, sir. 10-7. 3 rounds separating these two teams. Taking a look at the scoreboard yet again. We got Wilden and XO neck and neck right now. Wilden just slightly inching the firepower of EXO. Wilden at 19-12. EXO at 18-12. Very similar scores. And as I say that, God Snipes getting the God nades right there. Dare I call him nade shot. You know, little homage to Matthew. What? I don't know. That went in a really different direction there. Anyway. Gramps taking out Richard and Ricky, taking out General Gore. EXO taking out Gramps 2v4 as Overload and his crew try and make their way towards the B bomb site where bomb has been dropped. 1v3 as God Snipes and Chris trade kills right there, and EXO gets a kill on God Snipes. That was a little bit unexpected, if I do say so myself, but Ricky able to clean that up, and you know, D2R's lead is now extended 11-7 over USSR.
EXO in that 1v3 situation, again, not able to come up, is able to at least get a kill that time compared to the previous round. But again, he extended the lead 11-7. You're 1 point away here from match point, and this looks like it is going to be a D2R win unless you can come out of something big here on the USSR side. You got that CT advantage, but they're just not playing it right. They're playing too aggressive, I think, on the CT side. They're pushing up too much, and also, you know, cash situation still hasn't been great. It's been evening out a little bit on the USSR side, but it's still not 100%. Overload, unbelievable kill there on General Gore. A headshot landed on him. Just nothing you can do there. It's one of those, you know, lucky flicks you get. Overload, gotta be careful here, picking out towards A site. Bomb is down right here. He's about to get shot in the back by this player over here. Richard finds him, and now Gramps is the last player left alive. Bomb is down here on his right. Gonna push up here. See what he can do. Has a silenced foul. If he gets this kill on top of A side, he's going to have to move out pretty quick, but Bomb Watcher is right here on his right. Got to find the Bomb Watcher, and doesn't realize there's a player on A side potentially. That's so difficult to see. I would have even seen him. Richard got a mean head glitch. You're going to finish off Gramps, and going to prevent them from getting that match point. It's 8-11, down by 3 now.
Yes, sir. And you know what's kind of funny about you saying 3? We just got 3 Indonos from H4 saying absolutely nothing, but he gave us 2 Indonos. Very, very, very appreciative. Thank you very much, H4. And we got another one from Fateful, I believe. Fatal. Thank you very much for the one, my dude, with a 1 dono. Thank you very much for everyone who's tuning in, everyone who's donating, everyone who's, you know, subbing, joining us as a member on Mobile Esports. You know, for about $5, you can become a member over here. Enough of that, though. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. And Nero getting the first frag right here of this round. But God Snipes and Wilden responding accordingly, taking 2 players out of the count right there. A third one. And just like that, we got a 2v3 scenario as General Gore takes out Gramps. And bomb is planted on the A bomb site. All D2R has to do is defend. General Gore, though, able to pick off 2 right there. God Snipes and Wilden. Wilden got caught in the back, not able to do anything right there as Overload is now in a 117 HP to his name. General Gore, my man, pulling out the clutch right there. Will he be able to get this bomb defused?
I do believe he is.
Should be able to get it He does indeed. Oh my goodness. So he picked off one player on the bomb site, right? Was able to get Wilden, who was trying to sneak into the cabin right there, hit him in the back, killed him, and then takes out the remaining D2R member right there, Overload, on the A bomb site for the 3K entry, site entry, kill, and defuse. General Gore is putting on a show right now. Of course, both sides putting on, you know, respective, you know, very, very good plays. But when something like that happens, you know, it's worth highlighting, especially when they're down. Overload, though, putting General Gore down for the count this round fairly early on, taking him out. Gramps taking out EXO. Chris, I don't know what happened there. Trouble taking himself out, unfortunately for them. But Nero and Richards follow up with 3 kills in total, making it a 2v2 as we have a minute 19 left in this round. Overload putting down some shots over to the A bomb site. Does indeed connect with all of those, taking out Richard. Unfortunately for him, Nero was right behind him. Nero to very hero right there. 1v1. Gramps has planted the bomb on the B site. It's literally under his feet, and Gramps able to clutch up right there against Nero. Not able to do anything.
At the match point.
Yes, sir. Match point. One more round in favor of D2R Mystic, and it is all tied up 1-1. Of course, that's assuming D2R Mystic pulls away with this round win. You know, it could very well go the other way. We're going to have to wait and see as we go into this next round.
Pace has been significantly slowed on the T side. You know, it was slowed down. I don't know if USSR did that or if that's a play call from D2R, but they were playing a little slower. But right there towards the end of round number, was at 20, picked it up, playing a little faster, got the bomb planted pretty quick. With that being said, match point once again for D2R. General Gore going down, first player to go down there in round number 20. Not having it in there, hurt USSR, I think. He's back, gonna find Ricky. Gramps jumping around with bomb in hand, gonna go try to get that plant on top of B. Nero is watching A site with teammate Gore. And this is the point where you're probably gonna see the rotation coming from these CT players. Gore,
yes, sir,
and teammate begin to move over here towards his bomb site now as the bomb has been planted. We'll see what the plays coming in from them. Gramps is the bomb planter, and it's gonna stick on that bomb. God Snipes double it up there with a foul. Unbelievable, and they're going to win that 13-9. Well played there by D2R. 26-14 performance there from God Snipes. XO with a 22-16 performance with his team. You know, General Gore, not as impressive KD, but, you know, it is
play-wise,
he really had some big plays.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes down to, you know, KD wasn't there, but God Snipes helping his team at big time, and they take the W over USSR. We're in a 1v1, guys, or a 1-1 right now.
Yes, sir. All tied up. Series all tied up. Best out of 5. Magic Moons, real quick, saying with the $4.99 dono. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you very much from everyone here at Mobile Esports. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and each and every one of you in the chat as well. Thank you very much. Everyone who supports anyway. Thank you very much. I see some of you on the chat. Oh my goodness. Fortress right there. It's a little okay. I'm not gonna repeat that, but. Jake, I don't know if you saw that, but dang y'all rich, and then Loyalty replies with because he has a okay. Anyway, I'm in the chat. Everyone's like, Fortress, chill. Alrighty. So yeah, like you mentioned, Jake, D2R taking that match right there, all tied up 1-1 in this best of 5 series. Of course, for us, the championship series, the finals. We're going to have to wait and see if, you know, D2R or USSR are going to take the next matchup over here. Of course, USSR are going to be choosing the map rather, as well as the starting side. Let us know, chat, and comment in the comment section below. Let us know who you think is going to win and by how much. Go hashtag USSR win and then your prediction by the score. And then hashtag D2R win and then your prediction score. Let's say 10-10, 10-12, or 10-13 rather, or something like that. I don't know. Go ahead, put that in the chat. Yeah, Nova, yeah, Chris did. I don't know how, but somehow.
Indeed, guys. We're getting the next match prepared. We'll see how it goes. See what people saying. Maybe we'll go to Streets. I don't know. Do you go to Streets, or if you're USSR, you get to choose the map? Do you go back to Arid, where you had a very dominant performance versus D2R, 13-1? maybe you do that. Do you have a roster changes want to, we'll have to see. We'll talk about all of this here in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors.
Before
we do that,
hold
we're
on,
gonna get the gold giveaway.
Yeah, there we go.
Get the gold
Great minds think alike.
How we have 1-to-1. Hashtag 1-to-1.
good.
Hashtag 1-to-1, guys, will be the gold giveaway hashtag. Hashtag 1-to-1 will be the gold giveaway hashtag. Of course, include your Forward Assault in-game name. After that, like I said, hashtag 1-to-1 will be the Forward Assault gold giveaway here. Good luck to everybody. We can win 1,000 gold here in the next couple of minutes. Start that hashtag spam, and we'll see you guys in just a minute. Hey, look what just showed up on my front door. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sudden Death here, and super excited to be unboxing a pair of the Game King gaming glasses today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. The glasses come packaged in a very sturdy cardboard box. After you get that plastic wrap off and slide off the top, you'll be greeted with a black glasses case where the gaming glasses are held. Underneath that is a manual talking about different types of light and rays that the glasses will block. Moving further on into the box, we'll find a nice microfiber cloth with the Game King branding on it. The final thing you'll see is a gray glasses bag with the Game King branding on it as well. Let's go ahead and crack this glass case open and see the glasses themselves. They come packaged in a nice plastic baggie that will protect the lenses while in transit, and it's very easy to slide the glasses out of that bag. If you're wondering what the glasses will make your world look like once you put them on, here's a quick look. They will put a slight yellowish tint on everything, but this eliminates the blue light that is exhibited from your screens. They're incredibly lightweight and feel good once you've put them on. You won't even realize they're on your head. If you're interested in picking up a pair of Game King gaming glasses, you can do so by heading over to crystalhillglasses.com and choosing out one of the pair of glasses you see on their website. You can use code esportsmobile to get 15% off that order.
I do way better. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Continue that hashtag spam. Show the brackets right now. See where these teams started, how far they have come. We'll take a look here at the first bracket between all of the teams for round number one. It was a round robin style tournament, so basically the teams had to play each other in their individual groups 3 times before they were able to move on out of their groups to the semifinals. So what you had is you had D2R win versus BW and Iced, moving on there. Then you had Cyan RS beating out Trigger Happy and War B, moving on to face them. D2R took them out. We'll talk about that a little later, though. Over here on the side of Group C, we had Euphoria beat out Prim and Rose. USSR taking down Evil and Patriot, respectively, and they moved on to face each other in the semifinals, best out of 3. In that, of course, you can already guess the outcome of that round, being where we are right now. D2R beats Cyan RS in 2 rounds, and USSR beats Euphoria in 2 rounds as well. And that's how we are right now. We are right now here in the finals versus USSR and D2R Mystic, a best out of 5. We're all tied 1-1 right now. USSR taking the first match, 13-1. D2R taking the next match, which was 13-9. It's a little bit of a round difference there. But D2R is awake now compared to the first round. USSR might be a little tired, or a roster change switch up. And again, I think it just comes down to the map choice. I do think that map choice that you have for D2R, they're just really good on Frosty.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference in terms of like play style. You know, they can switch from different play styles like back and forth like a ping pong ball and just and somehow get it done. And that seems to be something that USSR has a little bit of difficulty with, you know. And like you mentioned, the map itself, not just like dynamics and how it actually plays, could have an impact, you know, on you know, the win. Could have had an impact. I would say, yeah.
Could
And
easily agree there.
Real quick,
Would.
gold giveaway.
Yes,
Gotta do that real quick. Drum roll, please. Congratulations to Mr. Panzo12. Panzo12, congratulations, my dude. 1K gold headed your way very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. Congratulations and enjoy the gold, my dude.
Indeed, enjoy it and use it wisely.
Yes, sir. Use it very wisely.
We're getting into this, guys. We have the match prepared as we speak. Let us know your predictions down in chat. What do you guys think will be, who will be the victor of this round? What will the round count be? We're playing on Arid once again, so we've come back to Arid. Some people say it might go to Streets. I didn't think so. I think we'd be probably coming to Arid. USSR gets to choose server and map this round because of their such of a dominant performance in round number 1. You might as well come back to the map and the server that you played so well on versus D2R and take the round count up 2-1. Whether we'll have to see. There was a knife kill. Was there?
I think that's a troll. I don't remember seeing a knife kill. I think he might have said a knife kill, but he actually got hit in the head with a pistol. I think it was General Gore and Gramps. Gramps hit General Gore with the pistol in the face, and General Gore said something about him being a noob or something, and then you said something about a knife, I think. So I think that might be why. That's literally what transpired. I don't know why I remember that. Oh. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Some of you are saying 1K. If that is indeed the case, then we'll adjust that. No worries there. But I do believe there was no knife kill. I could be wrong. Let me double confirm real quick.
I don't know why, Simply Kazam. I'm not sure what the case is with that. Maybe a YouTube policy. Sometimes, supposedly, debit cards are not as safe as credit cards because they directly link to your bank account. So maybe YouTube doesn't even allow you to use a debit card. That could be potentially the case. I am not sure. Try to Google it. But thank you so much for the thought. Do greatly appreciate that. Guys, with that being said, you know, if you're looking for a place to sit during a long gaming session, maybe during one of the streams you like to watch, like this one, look no further than GTOMegaRacing.com, where you can pick up one of their amazing chairs, and you can use code esportsmob to get 5% off your purchase. Maybe you already got a chair, maybe you already got 2, maybe you're on a chair guy, maybe you sit on your bed, you know, and play. Whatever, you know, whatever you may be into. But pretty much everybody needs a backpack, whatever your case may be. You need a backpack to carry around all your goodies in. The school supplies, the gaming gear. GTO Mega Racing also has you covered on that, and you can still use code esportsmob to get 5% off anything over there on their website. Once again, you can use code esportsmob to get 5% off anything over there on the GTO Mega Racing website. Game King gaming glasses. Crosby and I wear them.
Yes,
on
sir.
stream.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, I wear them all the time off stream. They filter out the blue light that is emitted from your displays and light bulbs. There's so much blue light in our day-to-day life. You don't even realize it. Like, the more you look into it. And basically what the blue light does, it is emitted from these displays and light bulbs, is it messes up your sleep. It also can cause you to hold on to more weight, which is weird, but it does. And, you know, some other issues that some people have. Won't go over those. But it's all caused by blue light. And by wearing these glasses, you significantly reduce the effect that blue light has on your body. And it's as simple as putting on a pair of glasses. CrystalGlasses.com is the place to go to get those. You use code esportsmobile to get 15% off anything over there at their website. Summer's coming up, got some nice sunglasses, and of course, you know, the glasses to filter out the blue light. You can't go wrong with these. Protect your eyes while gaming. I mean, if you're anything like me, you're staring at your display for hours and hours and hours during the day. You're at the gym, you're on your phone because you're listening to music, you're checking social media, you're doing schoolwork,
whatever it is.
Like,
yeah,
I am on my computer, I'm on my iPad, I'm on my phone, and like I said, it's also emitted by light bulbs as well. You know, these glasses really are. They will help a lot. Once again, you can get them over at crystalglasses.com and use code esportsmobile for 15% off anything on their website. Guys, welcome back. We're preparing the round as we speak. Stay
I
tuned
believe
for
we're
that.
almost ready
Yeah,
here,
we're almost
but
ready.
just a quick amendment real quick. So yes, everyone. Yes, indeed. Someone, I think it was Ricky, who got knifed.
Oh,
Or,
there was a knife kill.
Yeah, so Chris knifed someone. I think Chris knifed Ricky. Either way, 2K gold will be giving away to the gold giveaway winner. So no worries there.
Thank you guys
No
for
worries
that.
whatsoever. Yeah.
2K
But
gold.
as
will
I
be
say
given
that,
away.
map number 3 of the Forward Assault Championship final showdown is underway right now. And I think it's going to be an A-site direct hit right now as we have USS pushing through. All of the USSR members seem to be going towards the A-bomb site. That's indeed what's going on. General actually takes out Gramps. I was saying General Gramps over there. That would have been an interesting combo right there. 4v4 right now as the A-bomb site is in full control of the USSR side, and Nero takes out Ricky right there, making it a 3v4. We got one player going towards Outskirts. Outskirts does indeed take Chris out of the equation right there, but Overload gets taken out by Exo, traded out immediately. It's a 2v2 situation. Bomb is planted on A, both pushing towards the Outskirts sides. 1v2 right now as God Snipes takes out one, unfortunately for him, fallen right after that. And USSR comes out guns a-blazing, quite literally taking out everyone on the A-bomb site, planting bomb, and getting that round win. Right now, we got USSR, round number 1, taking that round number 1 win over D2R Mystic.
Big win right there. Cash invested into your bank account on the USSR side to be able to buy some nice weapons. And odds are in your favor of taking the next round. Playing aggressive on the T side. That's what you want to see. You want to see playing a little more aggressive on the T side. That playing more aggressively, not allowing those CTs to get entrenched on the bomb sites, on the head glitches and whatnot is very, very important to do. USSR has slowed down the pace just a little bit. Frag tag coming in there on Richard, trying to tag this guy right outside of B house. They've tagged him multiple times, and they've yet to be able to drop him. More shots being fired over the top of Richard's head. Bomb is in the hand of Richard, and that player Ricky has finally been dropped. I was playing so trickily, but ultimately not able to do anything for his team. Altercation going right to this right side of Richard. Richard's going to come out here, probably find this man. He's got to be careful. Player back here by B columns. He's going to be getting a lot of assists here just in this round alone. Going to finish off Gramps, and the Terrorists take that W over D2R. They lead 2-0 right now. Check out the KDs. Jill Gore 2-1, Nero 2-0 respectively. Top 2 players on the D2R side are Overload and Gramps at 2-2 and 1-2 respectively.
It seems to be deja vu, if I'm being quite honest.
I mean, it does seem to be a little like deja vu indeed.
Yeah.
The only difference is USSR's on this T side to start with. And it's interesting that D2R actually changed their choice. They want to start on the CT side, so they want to come out here on the CT side and try to come out swinging and take the round up and then finish off on the T side. But you have USSR coming out swinging already on the T side. Still plenty of time left here, before the sides flip. But you've already won the last 2 rounds. You're looking good. You're looking like you can take this next win. You have USSR maybe lead. Going into flip 7-5, 8-4, and you get them on the CT side on the flip. Whew, that might not be a combo D2R would
definitely
want.
not.
Of course, we'll have to wait and see how that goes out. We're just speculating right now. Richard, bomb carrier once again. Got to be careful, doesn't get tagged down here so low. That smoke grenade is isolating off B columns, and he can't see back there. But you can fire mini shots into B house and potentially drop a player, because it's like firing into a barrel. It's way easier to fire shots down through there and tag a player, unlike it is to fire and find somebody there through smoke back by B columns. Nero's in here trying to find Overload, but ultimately he's going to find him. Chris and his teammate Richard, last but alive. Richard coming big, finds one, tags another, but not able to drop him. He gets dropped respectively, and D2R takes round number 3 there, only down by 1.
Maybe deja vu just snapped out of it, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I'm sorry.
So, I see some people asking why no streets. Really, it makes complete sense. USSR had a 13-1 on D2R here on this map.
No reason to switch it up.
If you get to choose the map and the server, why not go back to what worked? If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Why go to a different map you weren't warmed up on, or maybe you have D2R having a bad day on, or whatever the case may be. Go to Arid once again. That is the decision making here. That's what I would say the decision making is. I would not want to go to a completely different map I haven't played on, especially one that D2R is really good on. D2R is obviously great on Frosty, but I think their best map is probably Streets. Dare I say their best map is probably Streets. I don't know why they don't play on Frosty more often, but I gotta say their best map is probably Streets. God Snipes doubles up. I actually think he gets a triple kill there, finishing off Gore. He does. Gonna tie the round up. Very, very impressive there. You actually see it right now. God Snipes 5-3, teammate Wilden 4-2. Top two over here on the USSR side, Richard and Chris 3-2 and 4-3 respectively.
2-2, just like you mentioned over here. Round count, very, very different from the first matchup. Of course, like you mentioned, Jake, 13-1 was the game score at the end of it for USSR, and right now that is not possible anymore for it to be the exact same score. As I say that, Richard and Chris got the assist on General Gore's two-piece right there. Grenade pulling out them X-23 claws and just, going to town right there. 2v5 in this round. 2v4, as I say that, one more falls for the side of D2R, and it's a 1v4. Bomb is planted on the B bomb site. There's a smoke on the bomb as well. Gramps not able to do anything whatsoever there as EXO comes from behind and ends up taking Gramps to the woodshed over there and saying, hey man, no more pills for you. Pain meds right there, not too good for him. And I think this is the turning point for D2R and USSR. Right now, it's looking like USSR is going to probably inch forward the next few rounds. I could be wrong, but that's exactly what it seems to be to me right now, to be the logical situation right now. As I say that, Gramps takes out Chris. Chris, I don't know what he was doing right there. He just kind of went in, with literally just trying to throw his life away. I don't know what that was, but Gramps, unfortunately for him, does indeed fall to Nero. A few more tacticals going in on the A-bomb site. Lethals as well. General takes a grenade and chucks it. Richard, though, taking a grenade and chucking it as well. Taking out Overload Wild and trading that out right there. Taking out General Gore. General Gore putting himself down right there, unfortunately. Richard, and a whole bunch of stuff going down in the kill feed. I can't cast that fast. I wish I could, but I'm not Jake. So 3v3 is what we are left with right there. As we go into round number 7, it's all tied up 3-3.
It is all tied up indeed. We'll see what happens here in round number 7. USSR was, like I said, Chris just threw his life when a couple other players did it as well. They just moved up solo and totally exposed themselves to 2 to 3 D2R players at some times, and there was just no way you're gonna be able to win those gunfights, in the 1v2 or even 2v or 1v3 situations. First kill going down here. USSR strikes first. Wild positioning himself up here. Sees a player through the smoke. Finds General Gore. Drops down. Looking to find another one. Not being able to find him, though. 4v4 here on the body count board. EXO has pushed up here through CT double doors. Gonna check his A ramp. Gonna quickly check over to the right side. A little quick flip. Tries to drop him. Gonna back over here and goes down to the hands of Gramps. Chris and Nero are actually on top of bomb site right now. Ricky puts down Nero, and it's all up to Chris. He's coming in through B storage. Shows a frag and flash into them respectively. And now at this point, I think you move down through CT double doors and try to get these players through CT spawn, but he's not going to do that. He's going to move in here. Quick flip there, puts down Ricky. Trying to play tricky there in the corner, but he was ready for it. Chris backs up. I believe that was a frag grenade that went off to his left. Checking over, make sure nobody is inside a palace. These remaining D2R players right out here. Overload right by deck. Gramps by B columns watching that bomb. Chris has 50 seconds to work with. He has plenty of time to work with, but as I say that time has been cut away from him. Those fates, man, just cutting that string with their scissors.
Hercules, yes, sir.
Takes the lead by 1. I watched that last night. I remember seeing that one as a kid. The Disney Hercules.
Fantastic movie.
It is a fantastic movie. But I remember seeing when I was young. But I remember watching, but I don't remember anything about it. So I was like, I gotta watch it. I gotta
do it again. I gotta watch it again. Yeah. I used to play the computer game all the freaking time, and I'd always get stuck on. Let's say ignore that. Ricky getting a 2-piece with the foul right there. Chris finding the nade kill on Ricky, though, responding, saying, hey, those are my teammates. You can't kill at them like that. Unfortunately for him, he does fall 4v2 right now in the scenario. General Gore and EXO not looking too hot, but fortunately for him, able to get that SMG kill on God Snipes, making it a little bit more manageable. But as I say that, Overload takes out General Gore, making it a 3v1 right now. Minute 22 left in this round, and the B bomb site rather is the hotspot right now. EXO fallen to Overload and God Snipes. 5-3 round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic. And like I was saying, I used to play a lot of the Hercules games, and I used to always get stuck on the one round with the horse, like the centaur dude. And I used to be my bread and butter. I used to play that round, that level all the freaking time, and I'd always get stuck on it. But yeah, that's about my spiel about Hercules and games.
Yeah, it's one of those wild tangents, That's what
exactly.
we do here.
Yeah.
Graham strikes first for his team. D2R Overload in a nice position to double up. Only going to find one, though. It's 5v2. Godsnipes doubling up with his foul. And at this point, it's probably going to be 6-3 as we move into round number 7. I mean, at this point, Hexo, you got bomb in hand, and you only have the MP5K. There's not much you're going to be able to do versus 5 and D2R plays. But honestly, I'm not going to count him out just yet. He might be able to come up with this. You can see a player down here, bottom staircase, going to tag multiple times, unable to drop him. Excuse me. Like, I look at the hiccups now when I cast. It's always strange. He's going to pop back out here so you can finally eliminate this D2R player. He does right before he gets tagged down to 33. Ooh. Unfortunate there for him. He's probably going to switch up and pick up this foul. Sees a man down there by side of Palace, tags him a couple times. Gonna be able to drop him, gonna opt to back up. And I would say try to move into Palace. Get a minute and 2 to work with right now. You still got plenty of time. Right now, the CT players, though, are just spreading out towards bomb sites. And that's the issue when you're not pushing to plant that bomb.
I think Gramps is really, really like listening really well here because if you see his movements, they correspond right now with the movements of the T player right there. And EXO definitely, could have played that a little bit differently, maybe saved, but it's very difficult in some situations. It's a 5v1, 4v1, whatever it may be. Yep. You're in a definite looking like it's going to be a loss for you situation. I don't know. It's one of those things where you probably try and save a little bit better, but at the same time, you could just be trying to, get a kill or two, maybe to do some sort of magic. I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning was there, but all I know is Gramps.
Well, and that's at the end of the day. You're only down by 3 at this point. You're only down by 3. If it was, like the 10, you're gonna be down by, it's 11-8 or something like that. Yeah, I could see trying to save or trying to figure out something there. But right there, try your best to come up with some picks and maybe try to offset the economy on the D2R side. But not much you can do there. As I said, though, at round number 7, Wilden finds Gore back there. Quick trade coming in from XO. It's a 2v3 situation here, and Chris down here by Palace. Straight around, seeing player back here by CT double doors, down to 4 HP. He's got to be quite careful. He's in a risky situation. Wilden gets dropped by Richard. Of course, he's about to peek around here by Deck. He's going to be very, very careful. That bomb has it planted. Going to check his left. Nobody's there. Gramps finds Richard. And it's going to be all
great spray control, Gramps. Oh my goodness. Did you see that or no?
From round 1 to round number 3, the spray control from all the D2R players has significantly improved. And Gramps is going to stick this bomb defuse. Chris has got to come up here quick and start firing. He does. But unfortunately for him, he's just too low on health. He's just too low on health. Gramps straights out and tags him. And he's going to be able to defuse that bomb. They're going to take that lead up by 4 now as we move into round number 8.
Chris is like, oh, I got this, man. Gramps just says, no, man, not today. You said he was low on health. That definitely probably played a very big factor in that. But I don't know. Were you on Gramps' POV? Or no?
I was watching.
Okay. Because on Gramps' POV, Gramps got off at the literal perfect time. If he had gotten off a second sooner or a second later, he would have definitely 100% bit the dust there. But I'm mind blown at how well Gramps can use everything that he can, like sounds and everything, to his advantage. Godsnipes taking out General Gore for the first frag of this round. 7-3 is the round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic. Godsnipes taking out Chris again. Another kill from Godsnipes with the foul. Ricky trading out Richard right there as Nero falls to Ricky. Wilden taking out Exo just like that. It's a 4v1 situation with a minute 20 left in this round. Will another 1v4 save come in here? And I dare say it should. But as I say that, Nero gets cut down. Nero to not hero, definitely not hero. I was gonna say 0, but I wanna try and say something else because Nero to 0 is I say that a lot, so I'm gonna try and say Nero to 0. Chat, let me know. I know, but I wanted to say something else. Chat, let me know in the description or in the chat below what else I could say instead of 0. Nero to 0, Nero to something. Because it has something there, and I'll probably say it another like once or twice, but I want to try to say something differently. But either way, enough of me rambling on about words and other things. It's looking like we got one straggler over here towards the back of the B hut. Overload, though, taking out Chris. And Ricky should have a gunfight over here in just a second. Does he have a gunfight? Ooh, Godsnipes. And Ricky, two-piece bikini right there, if I do say so myself. Sorry, Jake, I had to do it to them. Minute 22. 4v2. A bomb site is the bomb site of choice. Gramps takes out EXO and the bomb goes down. And just like that, my dude, D2R going into this flip side, definitely going in quite confident for this matchup right now. Of course, lost the first map, this exact same scenario, same map, same server. And right now, it's looking like a whole different roster for the D2R side. And of course, XO, you could attribute it to, a little bit of a not great performance from XO, General Gore, and Chris. All their typical top fraggers are seemingly nowhere to be found right now. And as I say that, you get two more getting taken out, Nero and XO getting taken out right there. In this pistol round, General Gore putting down Ricky, but not completely uncontested, as Overload does indeed take out one CT player with God Snipes' help. Richard and General Gore takes out God Snipes right there, and it looks to me as if bomb is planted on the B-bomb site, and we have a 1v2 right now. Can General Gore clutch up right now? I think they're trying to go in for the knife kill. General Gore tried to go for the knife kill right there. Unfortunately for him, not able to get that knife kill. Graham sent LOL in the chat. LOL indeed. 10-3 right now in terms of round count in favor of D2R Mystic over USSR.
The funny thing talking about like near to hero, near to zero, is that also Hercules last night there's a song 0 to hero.
Yeah, it's true.
Funny how that works. It's like you do something like always find it funny like you'll learn a new word. And then you'll be in a conversation where that word is used multiple times.
Yeah,
like you've never heard that word.
Never heard it before, and then bam! It's like what
it's
is
not
this?
Natural. It's like out of this world. It is definitely one of those things. It is weird.
I know what you mean.
Enough about that though. We're back here inside of Palace. D2R all hold up inside here. Gramps is the man firing some shots right now towards a sole defender on the CT side. And they're starting that rotation right now over to B. There's two CT on top of B. Bomb is in the hands. I'm trying to figure out who the bomb carrier is. We have to go through like everybody to figure it out. And it is Overload who's got the bomb in hand behind two of his teammates, respectively. Going to throw down a frag and get that bomb planted. God Snipes quickly flicks over here, finds Nero. And that bomb is going to be planted. XO puts down God Snipes. 4 up on the CT side, 3 up on the T side. Big kills coming in for both teams. A 3v2. Now in a 3v1. It's up to Overload here. Can he clutch this? No. Nah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not
No.
able to.
Yeah.
Richard,
He stuck out. I just. Yeah.
Yep. Just. Bye-bye.
Where did the fly go? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Just bring the fly swatter right down on top of it. They easily put him down on the ground as soon as he stuck out. Still leading by 6 though. On the flip,
sir.
USSR got the CT side. We'll see if they can use it properly.
10-4 right now. Round count for D2R Mystic over USSR. It's looking like USSR does indeed have life in them, but D2R obviously, going into this next round, feeling fairly confident in their performance and in their skill. And Wilden telling Chris, "Hey man, I'm gonna take you out with my MP5K." As I think Chris. I think Chris was using a grenade, if I'm not mistaken, and that is a clean and pristine A site clear. As I say that, XO takes out Wilden. General Gore using them nade spots, taking out Gramps, and just like that, that clean break on the A-bomb site is cut down fairly significantly right there, as they are actually down right now 2-3 in terms of player count. Bomb is down, so that's a good thing for the T side. But there is a potential flank right here coming in, and just like that, XO finds a 2-piece X23 pulling out them claws, shredding through the D2R Mystic lineup right there. And this will be a round win for USSR. They trail 5-10 over D2R Mystic.
One of the last two is, one foot in front of the other. Is this the potential start to maybe coming back and tying it up? We'll have to wait and see. Still a good amount of wins between them and D2R. Got a comfortable cushion here if you're D2R. You can easily win the next couple rounds and just figure out the strat here on the T side, and also build up some cash. You are a little lower here on the T side. Ricky 150 respectively, Overload 100, Gramps actually sitting at 0. So you are looking at a little bit of a cash disadvantage. But Gramps just got dropped down to 66 HP if he executes Order 66. All the Jedi here on the CT side will be going down, but it doesn't appear to be the case. He's going to be able to execute Order 66. XO doubles up their frag and foul respectively. He has picked up a bomb. Gramps has that and finishes off EXO through the smoke. Impressive. I wasn't able to see him, but he saw the outline of him moving through. Moves over to storage, finds him, is going to plant that bomb right here by truck. Actually opts not to do that, tries to find the remaining 2 CT players. He spots him back there by the back, plants the bomb, and he's going to go ahead and get that cash invested into the bank accounts of his teammates. Switches over to Foul, going to see a player back here, missing multiple shots, and Chris jumps up there on deck. Also, he's skating back and forward on the rail. And able to defuse that bomb. Oh no. It's only a 4-round lead now.
I don't know. This is okay. Never mind. Overload somehow disconnected and then right back into it. I was about to say D2R Mystic. They could be going into this next round without a 5th player, but Overload got into the match in time. That would have been very detrimental to their lead. Fortunately for them, Overload able to get in this match on time and making it a 5v5 as per usual. In this next round, it looks like we're going to have a somewhat split push. Actually, as I say that, it seems to be a complete A-Palace push in EXO with the nade spots taking out God Snipes and Chris taking out Overload. That's one thing that you can definitely say that USSR has vastly improved on. And dare I say, probably, if you take a look at all the nade spots, probably sitting at the top of the leaderboard in terms of any of the teams for the nade spot kills. Very good with those nades. Gramps taking out Chris with the foul to the noggin. Ricky gets a hit marker towards the B hut. And it's looking like he's trying to see if he can get anyone else over there. Putting down another smoke for cover so he can push up after this smoke is indeed gone. Gets tagged very heavily with the grenade right there from the B hut. He's down to 36 HP. EXO taking out Wild in 4v2 for Ricky and Gramps. Gramps sitting towards the mid, looking for a rotation right here. I don't think he spotted it. He could actually get lucky as the rotation seems to be coming back. At least one player there does indeed get some shots down. Not able to finish that kill though. General Gore does indeed take his teammate out though. Ricky. And this is leaving Gramps with 45 HP in a 4v1 scenario with bomb. If there's anything that you can say about this round right now that might be going in favor of Gramps is that he does indeed have the bomb. But apart from that, it's looking like he's just going to save, because realistically, even if he does break the A-bomb site, there's three other people that are very good that could easily, just destroy him, right? And he's down to 45 HP. So realistically, if he's not getting a 1v3 or 1v2 with full health, in most scenarios, unless it's a do or die scenario, like this last point, if you lose, then you would opt to save. And that's exactly what he's doing right here. And the other players know not to push him individually, and that's exactly what they do. They stick together, and just like that, 7 rounds right now to the name of USSR, 10 rounds to the name of D2R Mystic. 3 rounds separate these two teams as we go into this next round.
It was very important for Gramps not to go down there. He had a foul in hand, but he also had 2,700 cash. So you don't go down there. You keep that weapon. You're able to throw it out to somebody and buy a new weapon, and give somebody on your team a good weapon, and hopefully allow them to come back and take this W here. As I say that though, trades going down left and right. Gramps is gonna find grenades. Ricky as well. General, like I said, the grenades from USSR has been insane. They're dropping bombs on him. God Snipes goes down to a grenade there. Bomb has been planted here by the D2R team, and they're protecting this B site very well. Chris trying to push out here. Shots going all around the player except where he wants to connect on him. Sees him straight across. Ricky gets dropped down. He's going to come around here. Doubles up with this foul. Chris does. He's got to defuse his bomb. Bomb is slowly taken out. They're going to throw a smoke here to protect himself. He's got to stick it right now. Really, at that point, Gramps, is this going to be defused? Unbelievable. Wow. I mean, incredible. Be able to stick that defuse right there, and then Richard, like that is team play right there. Because he's back there inside of B house, right? He's back there inside of B house. Chris decides to stick that bomb plant though and stay there. Smoke is covering you. Gramps knows where he planted the bomb. He planted the bomb. He's got a good angle on him, but having his teammate Richard come up there and finish Gramps off, just knowing you're like, okay, I gotta let my teammate do that. If you gotta play together as a team, and that is so important. Having trust in your teammates, it really is having trust in your teammates, and it paid off there for him. 8-10. That lead is now only 2 for D2R, and it looks like it might drop down to 1 if they aren't careful. As 2 players on their team go down, God Snipes responds though, putting down EXO. And now, that bomb B site is almost taken. Bomb hasn't planted. Ricky's got to be careful. This is a little tricky situation. He's in. He's gonna put down a gore. Rich comes around, finds God, snipes in a 1v2 situation. He's look over to his left side. Not gonna see anybody coming through B storage. He's got a player back here by B columns and one coming around through balcony. Ricky's got to be able to expose himself from behind. He's gonna flip around. Here's a player coming through B storage. Gonna drop shot here. Finds him. Actually, almost misses his Chris. He comes back and gets dropped by Richard. That bomb's gonna be defused, and USSR is gonna be only one round down from tying up. What a comeback, man. I mean, they have not come back and won yet, but I mean, you've come back to keep yourself into this game. It was what, 10-3? I mean,
yeah, I think
for most teams, it's done.
Yeah,
at that point, for most teams, it's done. But here you are, you're 10-3 to working on the comeback. You're about to tie it up here. But this is very important. You don't choke this right here. Tie it up. Yeah, I've seen so many teams work on the comeback. They're 1 point down from tying it up, and they choke. The eco on there. They just go for full buy. They aren't smart about it. They end up choking, and then they put themselves in a very, very bad cash situation.
Ricky.
And the other team just comes back and ultimately ends up winning. Yeah, I'd say Ricky gets a good place with the frag. Gonna move here, but Joe Gore's gonna find him as he jumps through that smoke. He's gonna push up and make sure everybody comes after him. 3 players back here by B House. One over rates out of Palace. It's Gramps and teammates right now. Bomb's gonna be planted over here on the left side. Quick little flip over to the left side. Grenade comes out. Gotta be careful. Gramps is gonna try to move away, but he's gonna tag while Joe Gore gets doubled up there with Wilden. And yeah, it's 10-10, all tied up.
Oh my goodness. Chat, please tell us your predictions, please. Right now, it's tied up 10-10, even all across the board. In terms of, just pure skill, I would say it's very, very even. The only, downside I'd say for USSR at the very moment is Nero. Nero definitely not looking hot at all. 6-16 right now in terms of KD. Not looking too good. But of course, we got to always say this. Stats aren't always everything, okay? You got to remember there are players that...
6 assists.
Exactly. So you get the player that tags them up initially, gets those call-outs, or simply baits, and it allows for those trades to go into your favor, right? You can't always disregard, that X factor player, or that player that makes the clutches, makes the magic, the word escapes me. Let's say magic, happen, right? 6-17 for Nero, but like you mentioned, Jake, 6 assists, the most out of anyone on his team, right? It could be a completely different match, of course, if you were doing a little bit better in terms of kills and deaths. But that being said, USSR is still in this game. Definitely coming back, like you mentioned. I think they were 10-3, losing. Yeah. Right now, they're only down by 1. Of course, 2 more rounds. If D2R Mystic gets 2 more rounds, then they take map number 3, I believe, and it's one of those things that you gotta stay focused the entire time, because these players, they're playing for a whole bunch of prizes, right?
I've seen this way too often. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. Just real quick. They're playing for a whole bunch of prizes, right? They're playing for 100, or not 100 rather. I keep saying 100 for 1,000 cash. So just 1,000 cold hard cash, a whole bunch of unique in-game skins that no one else has. Just the winners, right? No one else. Devs don't have them. We don't have them. No one else has them. G Fuel Energy products as well as GT Omega Racing products. So if you're tired at the end of the day and you want to game a little bit longer, if you need a little bit of fuel, for the gym or just gaming sessions, G Fuel Energy got you right there. And you're doing some work, you're doing some hard labor, you want to sit down at the end of the day and game, or even if you're just you're just chilling, you want a game, or you need a backpack or a chair, whatever it may be, GT Omega also has you covered. Game King gaming glasses, awesome product as well, help you transition a little bit from playtime to sleep time with the filtering of the blue light. Awesome product right there. 60K gold for first ranking team, 40K gold for second ranking team, and 20K gold for third ranking team. And as I say, all of that 11-11 match is tied up. It is tied up
once again. I've seen it way too often. I was going to say, you have a team that works on a comeback, and then they tie it up, and the team that was ahead just ends up coming back and taking the round. But USSR is able to tie it up, and they're still in this round here. General Gore's about to double with this foul. He just runs out of ammunition. He's able to reload, but not quick enough. Overload's going to put him down to the round. So 2 versus 3 situation. Chris is back here by B House. Ricky finds Richard and adds all up to the man Chris to finish this off. He's got a risky player. He's got to defuse that bomb and kill three Detroit players, that is. Sees one back here by Boxy. He's going to try to fire it back by B Columns. Get tagged and try to switch around. He's praying that prairie control. And right now, you're praying not to go down. You got 12 bullets, like I said. Finds one back there. Switch it over to pistols. Nothing more you can do. You got to stick that defuse. You got to stick it or back up. He gets one, but there's nothing more he's got. He can defuse the bomb, but he's going to go down. He's ultimately going to lose himself on top of this bomb site.
Oh my goodness. Chris almost pulled off that 1v3 clutch defuse. Are you freaking kidding me? That was insane. I'm like, both of us, we're like, oh no, this is done, right? Like, D2R should have this round in the bag. But Chris definitely had something to say about that. Incredible individual performance right there from Chris. Unfortunately for him, not able to squeeze out that round win. And D2R Mystic, match point for them as we go into this round.
Whoever wins this will be going up 2-1. And definitely be poised to win the next round after this. General Gore's got to be careful he doesn't get picked off by that frag there. No damage is done to him by it, but Overload comes through and finishes him off. Bomb has been planted once again on this B site. Chris gets shot from behind, and it looks like it's just all falling apart here for the USSR side. It's up to Richard to clutch this up. He's got 2 players he has to find and defuse this bomb, and that bomb is ticking down very, very, very quickly. He has to go fast. He's just right now playing a little too passively, taking his time. Is not going to work out for him. One player on his right, he's got to check, he sees him, and that pre-fire coming in right there, and he gets dropped. It's 13-11, D2R wins and takes the lead up 2-1. Well played by them.
Completely different story this time around. Different entirely. Nades, yes, going a lot in favor of, D2R, or USSR rather, but ultimately, kills not necessarily going in favor of USSR as much as, the very first match. Same setup, same server, and same map, We're going to have to wait and see this next matchup, what transpires.
Indeed. Great round towards the end right there. I mean, it was flipping back and forth. Thought USSR had it for a second, thought D2R had it, but ultimately D2R was able to come out with it on top. Take the W, 13-11. You see it all the time. You have a team that works in the comeback, and it's like they spend all their energy on that comeback, and by the time they get there, they just don't have enough energy to
They just
finish
fall
it
off,
off.
yeah.
They just fall
it
off.
happens. It happens. You don't have enough for it.
Yeah.
No
whether
gas.
it comes down to cash or just no gas. I mean, in terms of cash was good. It was good on the USSR side. Like I said, you run out of gas and there's nothing you can do there. D2R leads the round 2-1, and like I said, they're poised to win this. You got to come and swing the next round. This is the best out of 5, of course.
One more game.
USSR still has an opportunity here. They definitely do still have an opportunity. They can come in here, win, tie it up 2-2, and go into the next round and win it. But like I said, it is looking good for D2R right now. USSR. But what do? You switch the roster up? Do you bring in a couple new fresh players? I mean, really, you saw Detroit lose 13-1. They switched out one player, came in, bring in Ricky, and that has just totally turned things around. I mean, Ricky has really except that chemistry between the players. It has helped significantly, and Ricky's having an amazing day as well. Has had great performance in the previous couple of maps. Honestly, do you need to bring in a couple players on the USSR side? You've had them play three matches. They're a little tired. Yeah, it's always something to take into consideration. We'll see how that happens. Sudden, how many matches are left? There's at least one match left. Depending on the outcome of the next round, there could be 2. If D2R wins this next match, the tournament will be over and they will be crowned the Battles of Glory champions. However, if USSR comes in and takes a W, you will see them go to map number 5, and there'll be one more match. So maximum of 2, minimum of 1. It's all going to depend on the outcome of this next round. We'll see how it goes. Rue has been hosting.
Teams aren't playing.
Over there.
Teams are not playing. They're not switching things up at all. They're sticking to the tried and true. Last matchup, D2R lost 13-1 to USSR, and they played the next match on the same map, same setup, everything, right? Frosty was the map of choice for D2R Mystic.
Yep.
And yet again, the same map of choice. Again, second time around. So these teams definitely are not messing around. They're not wanting to change anything, and that's a smart move, right? Like Jake said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You don't have to do it, especially when there's so much on the line right now. Definitely. In my opinion, a safe move from the D2R side. I could be wrong here. We're gonna have to wait and see, of course, what happens in this coming match.
Indeed. Guys, with the hashtag for the gold giveaway, I say we do hashtag Frosty. I think hashtag Frosty will be the hashtag for the next upcoming gold giveaway. Go ahead and start that, guys. Hashtag Frosty for the gold giveaway. Go ahead and do that, guys. Coming back to Frosty, man. I mean, it's... D2R is good on it. Like, D2R is really good on Frosty, especially versus USSR. Like, I don't think USSR has ever beat D2R here on Frosty. They had a 13-2 loss and a 13-7 loss previously, and then the last round, just 2 rounds ago, they lost 13-9. So you're coming back here.
Yeah,
you've never beat D2R on this map. You know that. You're probably a little bit nervous about that fact. If you're on D2R as well, you got the confidence, man. Like, you've beat them 3 times there, and not, a couple times quite commandingly, by 6 and at one point by 11, 13-2 and 13-7 respectively. Last round only by 4, but still a good victory. So I say you got the confidence coming in there. We'll see if there's any roster changes coming up from USSR. I would say there's probably will be. I would say you have somebody that is just like, I'm tired, I need to go out, trade them out, bring somebody fresh in, and hopefully that just strikes the match, and you're able to lay that down and defuse, and that will light it all the way up to comeback. I was trying to use something from Star Wars, but I forgot the saying. And yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna stop there, guys. Continue spamming that hashtag. We'll see.
Alex Kazam, I see you in the chat. Yo. What's up, Alex? Things aren't looking good for USSR. Definitely not looking good, but things weren't looking good for D2R either. The very first round. It could be simply that, they gotta start adapting, and that seems to be the case right now, because first map, D2R absolutely crushed, or sorry, not D2R, USSR absolutely crushed D2R, right? Second map, it was very even for most of the game, but D2R ultimately pulled away with the W on Frosty. Second time around on the same map, on Arid and same server, D2R was able to adapt and able to take that round win. So this time around, it could be different. It could be exactly just the same roles reversed. It could be Frosty is the map of choice for D2R, and it could just be that Chris and his crew, USSR, turning the tables, turning the tides on them. We're going to have to wait and see right here, folks. As I say that, though, we're going to go ahead and do this gold giveaway. Drum roll, please. Congratulations to NBA Boy. Congratulations, dude. 1K gold headed your way very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. Use the gold wisely, my dude.
Indeed, congratulations on that. USSR knows Frosty. Yeah, I do believe, or not, I do agree. 2 words that sound similar but mean different things. No, I do agree with that. I do believe they know Frosty fairly well. But it's like they're just not able to adapt to USSR. To D2R. USSR is not able to adapt to D2R. D2R knows it better, and they're just playing on a whole nother level on this map. Like, they're just aware of everything.
I'm on a new level.
They have, it's like they're on a completely different level when it comes down to it. So yes, do they know the map? Do I think they can play it? Yes, I definitely think they can do it. But they haven't been able to beat D2R on it. And that, there's another thing there. It's kind of like mental as well. It's like, oh, we haven't been able to beat them on this map. It's in their head. You're thinking about it. It will probably pop up 2 or 3 times during this match coming up here. With that being said, we got a sub coming in from USSR. Equilibrium coming into play. We haven't seen him play in a little while. A little bit of a switch on the USSR roster. We'll see if they made another switch. I'm not sure who he subbed in for. Let's see. We have another player joining up here. Who is this? No, actually, Equilibrium just joined the CDC.
No, yeah. So we got Equilibrium, Nero, Chris, and General Gore. I don't recall who that is. Let me actually look back real quick.
I'm sorry?
I'm just gonna look back real quick right now to see who actually got replaced. So right now, EXO and Richard are unaccounted for.
Yeah, so either Richard or EXO got replaced, or maybe they both did, or subbed out. We'll see who the remaining. Ricky joins here for D2R, and Chris has joined. So yeah, we're right now down to figuring out if it's gonna be EXO or
Richard.
Yeah, Richard, thank you. Who got switched out for Equilibrium. Again, not a big surprise right there, man. That's just what I would say. Take a look at the stats between both of these teams, guys. Once again, you guys can check out that team comparison image. D2R has slightly higher stats in a couple areas, but actually USSR has better in the majority. Matches ratio, D2R Mystic has a 0.36 higher, typical match ratio. But in terms of rounds ratio, kill death ratio, points scored, or excuse me, not points scored, and just overall points for the best player in the team, they lead. Again, match ratio and points overall, D2R does have this higher stats on. So, in theory, stats are higher on the side of USSR. But again, stats don't play the whole role. They do tell a story behind it. They kind of give us an idea of how the round will go, but not always necessarily give us the exact outcome. So yeah, stats slightly higher, but those matches ratio very, very important. And I would say that the stats do hold true, honestly. The rounds ratio, not necessarily true. Obviously, D2R has taken more rounds, but the kill death ratio is rather interesting. The USSR players have had, a couple of them at least, had a little higher KD than the D2R players. However, the difference is there's usually 1 to 2 players on the USSR side that are just trailing so far down. It's just like Nero last round, 6-17, I believe was his final score. Or maybe it was 7-17 or 8-17 or something like that. But quite negative. Still. Yeah. So stats are definitely if you look back at the rounds, you can see how each one of these statistics fit into the match. It's like a puzzle. We could bring the full image up, and we'll see how this goes, guys. We will definitely see how it goes here in just a minute. We're getting this match prepared as we speak. It's 2-1. D2R leads. What do you guys think the outcome will be? Let us know in the comment section down below. Do we go to match 5? Does USSR take the round and take it to match 5, or does D2R put their foot down, take this round in match number 4, and not allow it to go and just become the champions right there and then? Let us know, guys, what you think in the comment section down below. I'd like to see what you guys think.
Y'all are saying Ice isn't playing the finals. I don't know what is this. It's actually a lot of you that are saying that. Interesting. That's kind of funny. Junior, what's up, May? Rizzler, same guy. N4, yo, what's up, May? What's up? Congrats, my dude, on mod. Anonymous, what's up? Zach Panda, what's up, May? How you doing? Ash, what's up? Simply Kazam, what's up, May? How you doing today? Carlos, Russian, I can't speak Russian or read Russian. Yo, Scott Harper, Remedy, a whole bunch of people. I can't read everybody, but thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. How is everyone doing today? Let us know in the comment section or in the live chat below how you're doing, as well as how you think this matchup is going to end off right now. Match number 1, of course, for USSR. They take the lead 13-1 rather, and that puts them up 1-0 over D2R Mystic. Match number 2, D2R wins 13-9 on Frosty. It looked, very, very similar for a whole bunch of the rounds there, but ultimately D2R pulls away with that round and map win. Match number 3, 13-11 is the round count in favor of D2R Mystic. They do indeed edge out right there, USSR. And match number 4 on Frosty, we're gonna have to wait and see who's gonna be going to the final point, possibly best of 5, or if they're gonna close it out over here. D2R is gonna close it out. We're gonna have to wait and see. We are almost ready to get this match started. We're just waiting on a few players here. I believe just one player. Yeah, one player on the D2R side. We do have Nero joining, so Richard has been subbed out. Richard has been subbed out. IMN for it. Saying 2OP easy. Because you said, what's up, IMN for easy. I don't know what that meant. What? What, mate? I just read something. I don't know what it meant whatsoever. Okay, everyone's still saying iced. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Guys, it's USSR versus D2R Mystic. I don't know what this is. Frosty, Panda, D2R. Okay, so Deadman's saying right here. Deadman is saying hashtag D2R win 13-12. That's what he's predicting. Nanom right here predicting USSR win 13-11. So both two completely different two completely different, tides. Fairly similar scores, but different results. So we're going to have to wait and see who ends up coming out with the win. Interesting. So it is Snipes. Did we go over that? No, before Jake
Snipes is
was.
there, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was really confused because I kept seeing him in different servers. Gotcha, Jake. Yeah. I keep doing it. It's a habit. Panda Team, happy friend. What's up, mate? Happy friend 1, 2, 3. How are you doing? I've seen you in my Discord a lot lately, my dude. What's up, mate? I see you. I see most things that go on. I can't be up at all days of the hour, but or all hours of the day rather. But sometimes it'd be like that. Scream where them vids go. They're there. You know what? I actually have a few vids that are going live soon. If you want to go ahead down in the comment section below or in the description below, check out myself and Jake down there. Go ahead, give us some love, sub, comment, whatever you want, all that fun stuff. And match number 4 is underway right now. We got D2R Mystic versus USSR in this matchup. Forward Assault, the championship finals right now on Frosty. Whole bunch of kills going on right there. 3v4 in terms of body count for D2R. Godsnipes, Grams, and Wild and Alive for D2R. And as I say that, Godsnipes takes out a member of the T side. 2v3. Wilden gets taken out by Nero. Bomb is on the A side rather. And 1v1 as Gramps and a whole bunch of other is left in a 1v1 versus Nero. Gramps at 75 HP, Nero at 100 HP. Definitely a good scenario in terms of positioning. If you are Gramps, you can hear the player and you can also get high ground on him. Nero doesn't actually get any shots on Gramps. He doesn't actually connect right there. Taking out his pistol yet again. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on over here. They're just do-si-doing each other. Gramps gets tagged once. Nero gets tagged once as well. Once or twice, I do. Down to 63 HP, and Gramps is 47 HP. Nero and Gramps 1v1 situation right now. Shots being fired. This is a very, very intense matchup right now. 32 seconds left. Nero has the bomb. He could opt to actually just completely rotate, but unfortunately for him, not able to do anything there. Overload and Gramps with the assist right there, taking out Nero, and that was very confusing round right there. Overload saying the exact same thing I'm thinking right now. What did I just watch? That was as a very, very interesting round to say the least. And starting off, just like that, could this be a a premonition, or not premonition, a preview of what we can expect in this matchup? We're gonna have to wait and see as we go into round number 2.
Indeed. If you're on the D2R side, get off here quick and just take multiple rounds as fast as you possibly can. Don't allow USSR to build up any cash. If you do that, I think D2R is going to take the W. However, if USSR is able to hang out here and not allow them to do it, hide a little bit, play sneakily, I think they're going to be able to easily compete with D2R and, dare I say, take the W. Here at 3v2. Overload's back here by A site, and there's one player up here by T spawn. General Gore's got to be careful he doesn't expose himself on his right. He doesn't see Overload pop out and gets dropped by him. Equilibrium's back here, sees him, tags him once, but opts him back up here. I'd go to plant that bomb and get the cash invested into your bank account, sir. He does. Godsnipes coming out here inside a house. Gonna go ahead and rotate back here towards the back of T-Spawn and try to pick him off here from the stairs. Overload position right here to pick him off if he moves out. Equilibrium does. Headshot landed on him though. Godsnipes quickly trades him out, and he's gonna go ahead and go for that bomb defuse. It's gonna be 2-0 D2R.
Damn, okay, alright. D2R Mystic coming out swinging right out of the gate. Of course, this is exact same, scenario that they found themselves the first time around on Frosty. And the tides did indeed change towards, favoring USSR. Ultimately, D2R pulled away and won that match, but this match could very well be a little bit different. Taking a look at the scoreboard right now, we got Godsnipes leading the pack for D2R Mystic at 5-1, leading the scoreboard across both teams actually at 5-1. And going down towards the bottom of the leaderboard for D2R, we got Ricky at 1-2, and Wilden at 0-3. He does indeed fall right there. 2 kills going down respectively. And on the other side of things, we got Equilibrium at 2-2 for the bottom of the leaderboard, and Chris at 0-2 as well. Nero at 3-3 for the top side of the leaderboard on USSR. Godsnipe finds Chris. Minute 24 left in this round. Bomb is down towards the B bomb site. Overload is able to actually clear out this top side, and it looks as if it's going to be a 3v2 situation. Bomb has been picked up. As I say that, bomb is picked up, but it's a 3v1. Gramps and Overload getting that that player tagged up right there. XO ends up falling to the hands of D2R, and right now, D2R Mystic leads 3-0 as we go into round number 4.
One pistol round, not totally surprising in round number 4, they're leading by 3. Typically, like I said, you're going to see USSR build up some cash in the reserves and buy the weapons they need and come out here and take round number 4 from D2R. We'll see, though, if D2R can prevent that from happening. All players right now moving in through Hunting Cottage. Gore's first to strike your first team, USSR. Gramps goes down. Rotation coming in from the CTs. Big plays coming in from the USSR team. Completely clear. This B side is now open. They'll move out and plant that bomb. Altercation going down inside of Riverbed right now. X is going to help his teammate out, but Gore is luckily able to take down before going down. Now, last play left alive here is Godsnipe. This could be a clean sweep there for the USSR team, and it is. You build up the cash in the reserves, you're able to buy the weapons you need, and you can easily compete.
Is this going to be exact same like... Is this going to be Deja Vu 2.0? Last time I think it was 3-0, and then D2R ended up coming, or USSR rather, ended up coming back 3-3 and then taking the lead, I believe, and then it was back and forth a bit. But it was literally 3-0, and then they came back, I think, winning 3 rounds in a row, or I could be mistaken, it could have been 4 rounds. But it's looking like Deja Vu 2.0 if I'm not tooting my own horn over here. 5v5, as I say that, Godsnipe and Nero go trading blow for blow right there. 4-4. Minute 36 left in this round. Whole bunch of gunfire actually going down towards middle of the river right there. Equilibrium and Ricky, actually no, XO and Ricky get some trades right there. Minute 23 left in this round. Nero does indeed take out Wilden, and now it's all left to Gramps to defend this bomb site. He does believe it is the B bomb site, and should be the right call if they do opt to plant it. Gramps, 1v3, putting down some shots, not able to connect on anyone right. Some pre-fire, and I think he's going to opt to try and go towards the middle. He does indeed, takes out XO, immediately reloads, knowing that there's no real reason for the other players to rush him, so he's putting down some shots over there towards the top of the window on the house right there. Interestingly enough, they're actually clearing out the bomb site. Gramps not able to do anything right there because Equilibrium, with his teammates distracting him, putting down some cover fire, Gramps was not able to get Equilibrium off the rotation right there. He was coming down towards the middle of the river, and that was a very heads-up play by Equilibrium coming off a fresh sub. It looks like...
Just look at the KD.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Wilden 0-5, Ricky 1-5, Chris is 1-4, but Equilibrium, who hasn't played in a while in a competitive stream, I don't think he's even played any matches. He's kind of just been sitting out. He's the captain of USSR, for those of you wondering. Doing well, 4-3. Nothing too remarkable, but definitely not bad at all. D2R is struggling, but as I say that, Wilden doubles up there with his MP5K, but 2 kills on his point. 4v2, 2 players up here on the side of USSR. Make that now 1. It's up to Equilibrium to clutch this up. Can he do it? He might be able to. Will he get dubbed Lord Farquad here? He has to get a 4K. Gets tagged, gotta be careful. Comes back, 38 HP. Trying to see this player stick out once again, and he's gonna get headshotted off of that windowsill. Well played. D2R takes the round count up by 2 now.
4-2. 4-2. Oh, I see. Okay, so apparently they were saying ice in the chat because because there's a whole bunch of ice members in the chat. Okay, that makes more sense. I was just really confused because all I see is iced for literally 20 people in a row. I'm like, okay, what is this? Anyway, getting back into this matchup right here. Minute 47 round has just started. It seems as if Ricky and Godsnipes are the duo right now, getting a nade, and Ricky gets a collateral on General. XO responding accordingly, though, taking Ricky out and out of the count right there. Minute 30 in this round. 4v2 Gramps and crew versus USSR. Equilibrium, doesn't he put down Gramps? Could he get a spray transfer right here? Not able to do so, down at 11 HP. 3v2 bomb is down on the, actually towards the A bomb side. I was going to say B, but no, it's not. God Snipes takes out XO, leaving Equilibrium with 11 HP, a foul to his name in a 1v3 situation. Definitely not favorable at all. It's looking like he might actually come up on a player over here. He's just inching forwards. He does have some cover there. Actually, the cover has just dissipated. There's no smoke now. If they are looking for the rotation right here, if they're using their noggins, 2R should be able to clutch this round up in a 3v1 scenario. There's no reason right now Equilibrium should get this round win, especially being at 11 HP. And just like that, exactly what happens right there. Wilden takes that Equilibrium. D2R Mystic are leading 5-2 right now over USSR.
It would have been very difficult for him to clutch that. I mean, you're 11 HP, 3 players left alive. Not much you can do there. D2R, as you say, take the round, count up 5-2. Now lead by 3 as we move into round number, what is that? 8. Trying to do some simple addition there in my head, and I just totally forgot all my second grade learnings. Back into here, though. Meta 50 here as we move into round number 8. God Snipes firing multiple shots, able to connect but not drop anybody thus far. Frag grenade goes off. Nero has been dropped down to 7, not quite 0 yet. Moving back and forth, just trying to keep himself in between that wood. Gino Gore versus strike versus Team USSR. Nero sees a player move down underneath him inside of the riverbed. Is able to drop him, got the shotgun in hand. Teammate Chris is going to finish him off with a frag grenade. You're so close. That frag grenade, I don't know if it's the best decision on his part, but you know, it is what it is. Might not have been on purpose. It's just one of those things. You threw the frag grenade out, and somebody ends up walking on top of it before it goes off. And as we finish there with round number 8, USSR takes that W.
Bro.
5-3 now. Only down by 2. I mean, you're still holding into this.
I can see the comeback if USSR sticks to their strats and D2R doesn't respond. It could very well be a 2-2 scenario, and we might indeed go into map number 5. It's definitely possible, especially with the caliber of these two teams. Definitely possible. Right now, though, D2R leading 5-3. Ricky gets put down by Chris, putting him down with the foul to the noggin. Nero takes out Overload, and more shots going down towards mid. General Gore ends up biting the bullet right there. Gramps takes him out. Chris and Nero working in unison right there. 2 D2R members out respectively. Now we got 1 D2R member left in a 1v4. That is going to be Gramps. 17 HP and a dream, not able to do anything productive there. Gramps and
dream
D2R
turned into a nightmare.
Exactly. Gramps and D2R end up falling right there. They're still leading 5-4 over USSR.
Only leading by 1, and of course, you know, D2R has a CT side to start with here. So I think this is one of the more CT-sided competitive maps. You know, there's a CT sidedness you just get from being on the CT side because you are playing defense. You do have the advantage because you're playing the defense. The T's have to push to you. But in terms of the head glitches that the CTs get and all the positions, the bomb site, it is slightly more CT-sided than say air raid or streets. So you get USSR on the CT side, maybe leading by 1 or 2, or maybe even down by 1 or 2. It might not be good for D2R. This is going to be really important next couple of rounds for them. They got to be able to get them. They got to keep that lead up. At least going at 7-5 on the flip. Give yourself a couple round cushions being on the T side. I think that would be very, very important for them. If they don't have that cushion going into the flip, I think USSR will take this round, or take this match. That is, they do take this round, tie it up 5-5. Equilibrium surprised he got that kill, I guess.
I guess so. Equilibrium saying what? God Snipes 12-6 on the side of D2R. They're very well played by him. Nero 10-6 for the side of USSR. And it's going to be a tough matchup right here as round is tied up 5-5 for both teams as we head into this next round.
Ricky's first strike here for D2R. First blood drawn by them. Equilibrium's got bomb in hand. Going to move down here through Cottage. There's a player down here to the left. Firing back and forth. Equilibrium's going to take him out, but not before he was able to get his teammate XO. That's God Snipes there. One player on his right, one player over here on his left towards B site. We really got to worry about this player on right entering Cottage. He doesn't hear him. He actually hears him, turns around quick enough to find Overload and loads into him. He's going to jump out this window, sees the player down here, puts him down on the ground. That's Ricky going down. Could he clutch this up? This would be a 3K from Equilibrium. Teammate coming over here. Equilibrium gets the kill and takes the win. Equilibrium could be this sub right now that they needed. I mean, he is now carrying 12-5. Best KD in the game.
100%.
And helping his team make the comeback.
It's as if this dude has been warming up for this entire time. Which obviously could be the case, but he was saying something in the chat that, you know, would lead me to believe that he wasn't exactly completely warmed up, but by the looks of it in game, you know, KD wise, definitely putting up the big numbers. General Gore and Equilibrium and Nero bringing 3 players of the D2R side to their knees and ending them right there. D2R not looking too good right now as EXO gets a kill on Ricky, but not Ricky can get a kill on his teammate. 1v4. And just like that, Gramps does indeed fall. 2 rounds now separate these 2 teams. And that was probably the quickest round I've seen in a little bit right there. That was 3 straight kills and then 2 more following within 10 seconds. D2R looking like they're not able to compete right now with this USSR roster. As we go into the pistol flip right here, the side flip, we're going to have to wait and see if USSR or D2R end up taking this pistol round.
They don't have, D2R doesn't have that 2-round cushion, and that frag grenade is going to do massive damage to most of that team and takes out Ricky. General Gore finds snipes here from the back. He's going to look up top, see if he can find another player. Sees him there, but Overload's ultimately going to find down and put him down on the ground. Equilibrium's every in the right-hand corner here from Fishing House. Fires over to finds one headshot on top of Gramps, and now it's 2 players up on this T side. Overload straight out on the bomb site. EXO hasn't even seen him, tries to put down a bomb carry. He does drop the bomb carry, it's Wilden, and now it's all up to Overload. He's not even able to do anything about it. And D2R losing that round to USSR. They take that pistol round, big round for USSR. You take that round, you're up by 3, you're probably going to go up by 4 here, and we could be going to map 5. I mean, like I said, D2R really needed that cushion of the 7-5 moving into it. But USSR had the cushion of 2 rounds on 7-5 to flip. You were down by 2 going to flip from the CT side to the T side. This is looking like it might be a USSR map. And what is the difference here?
Yeah.
What is the difference? Equilibrium. Equilibrium has really made the difference. And
The X factor.
He puts down an Overload over here inside of Cottage. He's strafing around trying not to get dropped. We're going to try to find his position right now and see where he's at. He's right down here inside of Riverbed. Finds one.
16 and 6. Equilibrium. What are you doing, my dude?
What is he doing? He strafes out, finds Gramps. Gramps doesn't
17.
connect a shot on him. That was 1 T player left alive inside of Cottage.
And he's still up.
17 and 6.
Oh
18 and
my
6.
goodness, bro! Stop! I think that was a 4K. No?
Yes, that was I believe it was a 4K from him.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you had Cayman get subbed out for Ricky. Ricky made the big differences for D2R for the previous 2 rounds. That's where they're leading right now, 2-1. Equilibrium subs in, and he's making the difference here in this map. And could he be the difference of the next 2 rounds and maybe help USSR take the championship away from D2R? I mean, it is literally in grasp for them. They are so close to taking it from USSR. But as time goes on, that it moves farther and farther away from them. Equilibrium is playing amazingly well, but carrying like that, it's only going to keep going for so long. There's going to be a certain point where he's not going to be able to do it, and you're going to have a player on your team, on the USSR team, step up to take that position.
Overload dropped out again for whatever reason.
Yeah, Overload has dropped out, and that's definitely not good here for D2R, as they were in a 4v5 going into that.
Yeah. That's like probably the 2nd or 3rd time that's happened. I don't know, maybe some McDonald's Wi-Fi or Burger King Wi-Fi. Shout out to you, my dude, in the community event, Burger King Wi-Fi. I thought you were joking and just joked. No, the dude's actually named Burger King Wi-Fi. That was really funny. Oh my goodness. I blinked and it's 10-5 in favor of USSR. Dude, I think we're going all the way.
I was hoping it was going to go round number 5 as a caster. I want the best possible series we could possibly get, and
yes,
I think we're going to get it. I mean, it has been crazy. I mean,
Best
you start out the day with a 13-1 victory from USSR over D2R. D2R comes back and wins the next 2 matches. They haven't lost this one yet, obviously, but you're down by 5 versus USSR. Wilden finds Equilibrium. That's a huge frag over on top of B side for them. Ricky, to get traded out though by Chris. General Gore and EXO on the kill feed. I mean, it is just a blue kill feed right now. There's almost no yellow on it at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Bombs they planted, cash being invested into the D2R side. Gramps stays up, but he's not able to stay up long enough. Trips on a banana peel, and that bomb is going to be defused here, I believe, by Nero, and it should be 11-5 USSR. Well played by them. Bomb did get planted, though, able to give D2R a little bit of cash. But right now, you basically what you're seeing here, D2R with their economy is just so low. They're not able to buy weapons and Kevlar and utility. And
no,
they've had a couple, USSR has made them do a couple forced buys. Forced full buys, at least a couple of the players have had to do that, and they have been able to, it didn't pay off for them doing those forced buys, so you're still down here with less than 3,000 cash. Gramps, big kill though on Exo, starting off early, another frag coming, we'll see if it can kill somebody, not going to even damage somebody there. General Gore watching A site. Nobody over there. All focusing now on B. I think B's probably their best bet. They've gotten the bomb planted multiple times over here. And now on the D2R side, you want to get that bomb planted to get some extra cash. Extra cash into your bank accounts. You're so low on it. And it does appear to be that will be the case. Gore's trying to go for the knife kill. He's going to decide that's probably not the best decision. And he's going to get it dropped. And that's a first round since the flip D2R gets 11-6. They are able to get that bomb planted as well. So not only you get the round count win cash, but you also get the bomb plant cash. Should be economy evening out here on the T side.
Yes, sir.
You start having a little bit of a comeback on the D2R side because the cash situation.
Possibly.
But even if you do, is it too little too late? That is the question we'll have to
True,
see
they
here
don't
in the next
have
few rounds. I mean,
they don't really have any rounds to play with.
Yeah,
they don't.
You have one round to play with. You have one mistake you can make here. It's good. If you're going to start your comeback, you should start at 11 instead of 12. They have one round to play. They can't make really another mistake here if they want to have this.
Oh, this is a slaughter.
Trades it out.
They're getting funneled and slaughtered.
I don't know why they all want
Riverbed.
Riverbed. Interesting decision there for them. It's still a 2 versus 2 that they're able to drop down multiple USSR
right
players.
There.
Godsnipes is going to find equilibrium as he tries to rotate back towards B.
Oh my goodness.
Chris staying alive. He's going to get dropped. It's 11-7. I mean, it really looked like they were getting funneled right there. Somehow they were able to survive that.
Bro, they were getting funneled. They were funneling into essentially what D2R being surrounded by USSR members, and somehow D2R pulls away with that round win. I'm mind blown right there. Well played to D2R. I for whatever reason, they just called an audible right there and said, hey, everyone rush mid there and hit the A bomb site, and that's exactly what they did. Fun fact, real quick, D2R beat USSR on the USSR server of choice and map of choice in match 3. Now USSR is beating D2R on their map and server of choice. Just a real quick tidbit right there. And who did I see? Expodia right there saying, damn, the tables have turned. They have turned indeed. Match point right now for USSR. Wow.
It is. And really, you're 5 down from tying it up on the D2R side, 6 from taking it. It is so incredibly difficult. But if a team can't do it, I gotta say, D2R is one of the teams that could do it. Could win the next 6 in a row to take the W. But it's gonna be so incredibly difficult. As Nero gets that first frag, it is gonna make it even more difficult to get the next 6 rounds. We'll see if they can do it though. One player down here inside a hunting cottage, jumping out right now into Riverbed. Gramps looks across to make sure nobody's right there inside a house. Checks his left. He's gonna jump out of window. Equilibrium find Wild, and down there in the Riverbed. Bomb is in the hand of Gramps, and they're pushing slowly towards his A side. Sees a player jump out of the greenhouse. Tags him once, but he's down to 4 HP. He's got to be careful, and that's all she wrote here on the D2R side. It's 13-7. USSR wins, and we're going to map number 5, baby.
Map number 5, Jake. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm gonna go down. I really don't. It seems to me as if D2R can hang, but if USSR is firing on all cylinders, dude, with equilibrium now, I don't know. Possibilities right now seem to be endless. Of course.
I would agree, yeah.
Of course. D2R, don't count them out. Do not count them out. They have veteran players and, of course, Summer Cup champions. It's still a toss-up, I'd say. It's still a toss-up. Whoever shows up for the match, whoever shows up for the map specifically, because both teams are showing up respectively for their map, right? Whoever shows up for that match, or that map rather, will make all the difference. All the difference. If you have one player that's going not too well, going negative, but being able to either play call, bait, get information that's very valuable, right? All those things 100%. Are intangible, but definitely make the difference, right? I don't know. I'm speechless right now. I honestly,
It's gonna be crazy to
that-
see. It really
I
is.
thought D2R was gonna close that out there, but then USSR just skyrocketed. Well played.
Now Streets, maybe we might go to Streets. We'll have to see. Like that is the map. Maybe that is the map that is the breaker. But who would it be the breaker for? Is it D2R that'll break him or USSR? You know, taking a look back here over the past couple of hours, you've had USSR take the win over D2R 13-1 on map number 1. D2R comes back, wins map number 2 13-9, and map number 3 13-11, but loses match number 4 13-7. A little bit of a fun fact: D2R beat USSR on the USSR server and map in match number 3, and now USSR has beaten D2R on D2R's server and map of choice. Just crazy how that goes. You know, you think you got the advantage coming into it, and you get a little cocky. There's that fine line between confidence and cockiness. And yeah, I mean, this is like the final match of the finals. Like, you can't get any more final than this until like the
Match
final
5.
score of it. You know what I'm saying? So guys, it is coming down. It's come down here to the wire. Match number 5. We'll see exactly what map they decide, which server they go to. But while we're waiting for that, we gotta go ahead and do the gold giveaway. Let's do hashtag match 5. I think hashtag match 5 is only fair to do here, guys. Hope you are hyped in the chat. Go ahead and spread it through Discord, guys. Let them know we're at match number 5 between D2R and USSR. You know, if they thought it was only gonna go, you know, D2R was gonna win the next one. Oh no, that's not the case. We're still on this. Spread it through there while you're spamming that hashtag. And well, guys, we're gonna have a quick break here, and we will be back here in just a minute. Teams are gonna take a quick little break here and figure out what they're gonna do. Guys, continue spamming that hashtag, and we'll see you in just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look what just showed up on my front door. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sudden Death here, and super excited to be unboxing a pair of the Game King gaming glasses today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. The glasses come packaged in a very sturdy cardboard box. After you get that plastic wrap off and slide off the top, you'll be greeted with a black glasses case where the gaming glasses are held. Underneath that is a manual talking about different types of light and rays that the glasses will block. Moving further on into the box, we'll find a nice microfiber cloth with the Game King branding on it. The final thing you'll see is a gray glasses bag with the Game King branding on it as well. Let's go ahead and crack this glass case open and see the glasses themselves. They come packaged in a nice plastic baggie that will protect the lenses while in transit, and it's very easy to slide the glasses out of that bag. If you're wondering what the glasses will make your world look like once you've put them on, here's a quick look. They will put a slight yellowish tint on everything, but this eliminates the blue light that is exhibited from your screens. They're incredibly lightweight and feel good once you've put them on. You won't even realize they're on your head. If you're interested in picking up a pair of Game King gaming glasses, you can do so by heading over to crystalhillglasses.com and choosing out one of the pair of glasses you see on their website. You can use code esportsmobile to get 15% off that order.
I could do way better. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Continue spamming that match 5 hashtag. We'll be choosing one of you guys here in just a minute for that gold giveaway winner. It's gonna be close. I mean, it really.
It's gonna be close.
This match 5 is rather
toss-up.
really close. That's what I'm saying.
Whoever
It's
shows
gonna be here's my prediction. It's gonna be really close, or somebody's gonna come out and blow them out. It's gonna be a complete blowout for one of the teams, or it's gonna be really
One
close.
or the other.
That's what I would say. Right now, teams are taking about 5 to 6 minutes just a break. They just need to breathe, grab some water, or you know, personal. My favorite is G Fuel, but you know, to each their own. And maybe recharge devices, let those devices cool down, and just breathe a little bit. I mean, this is a match number 5 here between the top 2 teams in Forward Assault, and we're gonna figure out who the best team in Forward Assault here is in just a minute. I mean, really, we're gonna see that. You know, it's interesting because we had a lot of best out of 3s where like D2R is 1, but like you're in a best out of 5. you're playing even more matches. Can you hold in there, D2R? We'll have to see. And is USSR going to come back? I saw some people in the comment section, like, USSR isn't looking too good. I think it's pretty much over for them. And I even saw them just like leave. Well, they stayed. They're still here. They're playing strong. I hope you guys end up coming back and watching this because they still have an easy possibility of taking the W away from D2R and becoming the Battles of Glory champions.
Yes, sir.
That's how it goes. Crosby, do you have the gold giveaway winner? The look in your eyes says you do.
I do indeed. Congratulations. Remember, please. VMX Autrix. I do believe that's how you pronounce it. VMX Autrix. Congratulations, my dude. 1K gold headed your way very, very shortly. Thank you very much for dude. And I see that C9 flushing. I see that. I know who that is. That's his IGN. Congratulations, my dude, VMX Autrich. 1K gold headed your way very, very shortly. Enjoy the gold, my dude.
Indeed. Congrats on that. Guys, we'll get the match going here in just a couple of minutes. Again, giving the team just a little bit of time to breathe and take it easy after the crazy last 4 matches.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I mean, Equilibrium just totally shifted. The equilibrium, dare I say, that D2R and USSR had together. I mean, it totally changed. I mean, coming out there, I think his final score was 20-8 or something like that, 22-8. It was somewhere around there. I'm not sure the exact score, but really, really impressive, especially because that is his first competitive match in a while. I mean, you got to be on top of the world if you're him. Now, because you're on top of the world, because of that, you got to be careful coming into this round that you don't get too cocky and you know, you're just coming in like, I'm feeling good, and then you just get bodied all of a sudden. You know, you're coming in there cocky. All right, you know what? I'm gonna push up here towards B house just in case it's on Arid. I don't know. We don't know what map it's gonna be on yet, but we'll use Arid as an example. We'll push up there to B house, get him coming off of T spawn, and then get dropped. Do that a couple times. You're down low on cash, and keep putting your team in a 4v5. As long as you don't make those mistakes, which I don't think he is. You know, he is an experienced player. I think you can easily come into round number 5, swing and help your team out. On the D2R side, though, you gotta, I think, make a roster change. Somebody needs to come in that is fresh, that can bring some new blood into it and some new action, and help take on the team that is USSR. You know, they're looking good. D2R won the round number 2 and 3. USSR has won round number 1 and 4, and we're gonna see who takes round number 5. For those of you just joining, we'll go through the round count once again for the previous 4 matches. USSR beats D2R match number 1, 13-1. D2R comes back and wins match number 2 on Frosty. By the way, match number 1 was on Arid. Comes back and wins match number 2 on Frosty, 13-9. D2R wins Arid on 13-11, that is. And USSR wins 13-7 on match number 4 on Frosty. And again, the interesting thing here, the fun fact is USSR beat D2R on D2R's server and map of choice match number 4, while D2R did the exact same thing to USSR on their choice of map and server in match number 3. Kind of funny how that ended up working out. We'll see how the decisions are here in map number 5. We're once again waiting for the teams to be ready, and we'll be getting into it. Like it is really hard to predict who's going to win. Chat, do you have any predictions? Let us know down there in the comments section. At Sudden, I see I love Rice, 13-9. D2R got a confident there from Rice. We'll see if that is the way it goes. Anybody else got any predictions? What do you guys think the round count will be? Let us know.
Crip scream yeet.
If you are, I'm going to mute. Any screaming guys doesn't turn my mic down.
Nah. Just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who is tuning in, who's watching, who speaks Spanish. Muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros los que hablan español. Muchas gracias. Espero que les están gustando los juegos. Yo sé que a nosotros nos están gustando los juegos mucho. Jake y a mí, nosotros nos fascina jugar. Digo, hacer el casting. Muchas gracias, como les estoy diciendo. Quédense acá, vamos a tener otro Gold Giveaway. Quédense. Este último match va a ser muy chévere, muy bacano. Entonces, quédense. Muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros, como les dije. Si quieren, vayan abajo a la suscripción. Pongan el bell también. Y pues, ahorita ya casi empezamos el juego. So, more or less just saying thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. And we'll be obviously doing more gold giveaways. One more gold giveaway after this matchup. Whoever pulls away, doesn't matter who, still gold giveaway going to be happening. Also, go ahead, hit that sub button, ring that notification bell to know when we are live, community events, tournaments, whatever it may be. Go ahead, sub, and ring that notification bell to be notified. And while you're at it, you know, check out Jake and myself down in the description below. We post awesome videos. It varies from title to title, but usually FA, Bullet Force, a few other games as well. Go ahead down in the description below. Check us out. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it from me.
And indeed, guys, we don't know what map it'll be. The teams are currently still in their break. We should be getting them into the game here in just a couple of minutes. And we're just going to hang out with you guys, talk a little bit more, maybe give some more predictions. But not too much more to talk about in terms of the match. Really, there's been multiple standout players, but they've been standout for a few rounds, and then somebody else pops up. So who do you look for? Obviously, I think you got to look for Equilibrium coming into match number 5 on the USSR side, as well as Chris. But on the Detour side, on the opposite side, God Snipes, obviously you got to look out for him, and you also have to look out for Grams. Two players that really help their team out a lot. But Grams hasn't been playing to his typical maximum potential. So I really think Grams is going to be that standout player on the Detour side. If he picks up and he really, he's got his pain meds, he's got his new glasses on and everything, and he's just rolling through there with his scooter.
He's got his new his new scooter.
If he can help out, if he can do that, I think you have a D2R win on our hands. Dude,
the
Grams you just don't see him there playing at his maximum level we've seen him play in the past. He's playing lower on the leaderboard. So I think those are the two big players.
Could be doing a different role too.
Yeah, could also be doing that. But at this point, it's like, okay, I think you might want to go back to the previous role you were doing. Because like I said, he's had so many dominant matches. But it doesn't seem like he's playing a different role. It seems like he's just playing the same typical role, but just not having as good of a day, or as good of a day, or USSR is just ready for his BS. What I'm saying? They're just completely ready for him. With that being said, though, guys, we do have the match been hosted, so we should be getting to the round in the next 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here. We are playing on USSR's server of choice, so I'm guessing we play on D2R's map of choice. We're playing on Arid.
Ooh, Vasil saying 13th and 9 for USSR.
Seen a lot of 13 and 9s.
13 and 11. Messi saying 13 and 11. 13 and 11 Nanom. 13 and 9 PC. Yes, another gold. Yes, more gold will be given away. Don't you worry. Rice said, yeah, 13 and 9. We got you, man. We got you. No worries. Happy friend 123. What's up? How you doing, my dude? All those hearts in the chat. I see you. All those purple, black, yellow, green, red hearts. I don't know why you chose so many, but what's up, man?
What other teams have any snipers?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
We haven't seen any.
Really, because the rounds have been so close.
Yes.
Really, it's completely.
And Cash. Cash is a lot more scarce this matchup.
Yeah, really, Cash is very, very scarce. You've had multiple forced buys from both teams, so it's been difficult to buy an expensive sniper rifle like the M98 or like the Op. We have seen God Snipes a couple times pull out the M40, but it's only a one-shot, one kill to the head, and in this match when you're playing versus players that are constantly on the move, it's just a lot more difficult to get those headshots. So really they've been playing with the SMGs, and yeah, it's not practical at all to pull it out. Yeah. And I would not be surprised if we don't see another sniper pulled out. And unless there is a decent lead and a good cash advantage, maybe somebody's confident enough to pull it out, but it's a big cash investment. 5,200. Again, you gotta think about your
massive
cash, for the Op at least. It's like 4,750 or 4,800 for the M98. I'm actually forgetting at this point. But yeah, it's about $5,000, an average of $5,000 you have to spend. And when you're talking about your cash, you got to think about it as your team's cash. Especially in your match number 5, this is a final match. Whoever wins this is going to be the champions. You got to think about your cash as your team's cash. If somebody is struggling a little bit, you know what? Don't buy the Op. Get them a good gun. Okay, maybe you do have an amazing player at the Op. You get a 4K with it, and you carry your team right there. However, odds are that doesn't happen. So sure, that's great if it does happen, but you got to think about it in odds. I have a better chance of buying my teammate a FAL or an AK and not buying the Op and sticking him with just his pistol than winning that round and buying the Op. So that's really the biggest reasons we haven't seen any Ops or snipers pulled out, because it just is not economically worth it, and also it's not worth it for the match how these teams are playing. There's really no players that are playing to the point where you need a sniper. They're playing way too quick and usually too close to use a sniper rifle. So a little long-winded answer there to your question. Hope that did answer it.
Oh my goodness, do you guys remember Fidel with his Fidel with his trick shots, flick shots? Yeah, I remember those, dude. Those early on in the days, those were like phew, 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 phew. On the was it iPod? Or was
he
it?
was playing like an iPod Touch 5th generation. I believe that broke, so that's why I
Yeah.
recently.
Autrix right there. Yeah, was it VMX Autrix? I think VMX Autrix Crosby. If USSR wins, will it be overtime? No. So this is the final match.
This is the final match,
this
guys.
is final best of 5 match number 5 going on very, very soon. Teams are almost ready in this lobby. So I think what's going to happen is, like Jake said, is either one team is going to pull away and absolutely dominate, or it's going to be neck and neck and down to possibly round 25. We've seen a few of those before, so it's definitely not out of the question. We're just going to have to wait and see if that happens. And of course, USSR choosing map and server, D2R choosing which side. So D2R choosing which side, but Arid was chosen and the server was chosen by USSR. You know, it is what it is.
Waiting for one more D2R player to join. Right now is the same exact lineup from match number 4 for USSR. It is looking like it is the same lineup for D2R as match number 4. We're waiting for one more player to join on the D2R side to confirm that. So roster doesn't appear to be any roster change. Just a little bit of a break for both of the teams. Again, some time to breathe, some time to get some G Fuel.
Stretching some hands, maybe too, massaging.
Yeah,
definitely.
Just time to let your eyes take a break. You know, it's like you had so many matches, you're concentrating hard, and it's hurt your head too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, there is so much mental fortitude you gotta put into a match like that. You know, it's not just like a pub you run around, you know, shoot a player over there. You gotta be thinking constantly
it's
about
very,
what's
very
going
different.
on. And it is gonna be what a match indeed. GOG 007. This is gonna be a crazy match, 100%. D2R will be starting out on the CT side. We will have USSR on the T side. So, you know, you get USSR being able to flip over there to the CT side on the pistol flip. D2R keeps letting them do that. I would think D2R kind of like flip it up, you know, a little bit. No pun intended there. But, you know, switch it up, I guess, and start it on the T side and have USSR start on the CT side. So at least they go to the flip on the T side. Like, there's been a couple times you just start on the CT side, you don't do too well. They did match number 4, and you end up putting USSR on the CT side, and they just have an easier time at beating you just being with that CT side. No, it's not Urad.
No.
It's Arid. Stop it, guys.
Stop it. Okay, don't get us
I remember the
confused.
first time, almost a year ago, we started casting for FA, right, man? And you know, it was like it's Arid. And it's like, no. I was like, no, it's Arid. It's no, it's Arid. So I started pronouncing it Arid, and then I was like, one of the community events, and because he's like, are you pronouncing it Arid? I forget exactly the way I pronounced it. I was pronouncing it wrong. It's like, well, that's what everybody told me to. Yeah, so I don't know if you're trolling or not, but it is Arid, confirmed by the devs. It is
Yes,
Arid.
sir. Crosby, this match, who do you think will win? It's a toss-up, dude. I really don't know. It's match number 5, right? So it's not as if it's gonna be, you know, a super blowout here. Yeah, it could be a fairly significant lead, but at the end of the day, both teams are looking as if they're here to play and here to win. Of course, going over the prizes again, $1,000 in cold hard cash goes to the top team. Unique in-game skins as well, you know, so only winning team gets it. G Fuel energy products, so you know, if you're tired after a long day and you need something to pick you up, just a little bit of pick me up right there, you want a game late night, or even if you just want a game in general, go to the gym, need a little bit of a pick me up, some energy, focus, whatever it may be. You know, G Fuel Energy got you covered. They will be getting that, of course, if they do indeed win, whoever wins. G2 Omega Racing products as well. So if you need somewhere to sit down at the end of the day after a long day's work, school, whatever it may be, you need a backpack for your books, laptop, whatever, you know, G2 Omega Racing products got you covered. Game King glasses as well. You know, they filter out the blue light, letting you, transition from, gaming, hardcore gaming to, more rest. That way you're not, it's not messing with your sleeping as much, eye fatigue, because that is a real thing, and it sucks when your eyes are tired, but your brain's like, I'm fine. What are you talking about? No. As well as 60K gold for the first team, 60K in-game gold, 40K for the second team, and 20K for the third ranking team. So a whole bunch of amazing prizes that have been put up for grabs. These two teams, of course, playing under pressure for all of that, and super awesome.
So Chris is obviously playing for USSR here, is in Russia. He says it's 5 a.m. right now. 5 a.m. It's
Oh my
crazy,
goodness.
man. I mean, I've been playing games with 5M before.
I think we're live. We're
Yeah,
live.
I
We're
do
live.
believe we are live. We're going to get rid of our semi-attractive faces and get into game. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 5. It's tied up here at 2-2. We will see who will be the victor, D2R or USSR. But first thing you got to do before you can see the victor is figure out who will be the winner of round number 1, this pistol match, which is incredibly important for both teams. I mean,
Yes, sir.
You get
Very
this,
important.
you win this first round here, odds are you're going to win the next 2 and be up 3-0. Really, really important match, and USSR is playing quick. A missed frag throw by Equilibrium there, and he is bouncing around like a jackrabbit right now, firing multiple shots all over the place. Gotta be careful he doesn't use all of his ammo in his pocket, though. First player to drop down is General Gore, though. Not good to see him go down so early on. One of the better players here on the USSR side.
Snipes.
God Snipes doubling up there with his Tech 9, and his B site is being one trying to take Nero and
EXO!
EXO respectively. Big plays from them, and it's now a 1 versus 2 situation. It's all up to Grams. This is where you gotta see Grams step up. If Grams doesn't step up here,
Grams is at 100 HP. He could do this.
He could easily do this, but he's gotta step up. He really does have to step up here. I don't know, like he said, jump up on your scooter, just hold the gas, and
They're
just
both
move
very
5
weak.
miles an hour. Yeah, both very weak. Down 69 HP for Grams. Everybody can giggle in their chat. He's just
7
having a difficult
HP.
time connecting on people. He's trying to go for the knife. I don't know
Not
why he's
gonna
doing that.
get
Switch it
this.
back over to his pistol, and he's gonna get dropped. And that's all she wrote for D2R there in round number 1.
Oh my
USSR
goodness.
takes it. They get the round advantage
Wow.
plus the extra cash. You can see XO just going all in right now.
Dude just fully bought out. I do believe he did, having that cash and 5 hundo in the bank extra
We'll
to
jump
help
on
his
him. They
team
want to
out.
jump on him as quickly as possible.
Yes. And they're sending one person to lurk over towards the A bomb site. That player will actually, I think they're spreading out, just putting some feelers out to see what they should be pushing right now. As Equilibrium rather gets that first frag kill on God Snipes, opening up a bomb site. But I think they're actually gonna opt to go towards the B bomb site. And Nero gets tagged up quite heavily there, down to 17 HP. General Gore takes out Ricky with a foul shot to the face. 3v4 right now. Gramps and Wilden take out Chris and General Gore on the side. SSR 2-3 in terms of body count, as XO takes out Wilden with the foul right there. Minute 21 left in this round. 2v2 as Overload takes out Nero, who quickly went from 0 to hero, or Nero to 0 rather. XO in a 1v1.
And
Putting
he
down some
clutches
shots.
it up.
XO!
Unbelievable.
Oh my
man.
goodness. XO, the X Factor. We got 2 X Factors right now. XO 6-0 for the side of USSR. This matchup and last matchup, we had Equilibrium going absolutely ham, putting numbers that were absolutely incredible on the scoreboard right now. But of course, this is only round number 2, so you should, expect maybe one more round going into match right now on the side of USSR. Purely based on the fact that USSR did indeed win that pistol round, as Jake mentioned earlier. Typically, teams that win the pistol round end up winning the next 2 or 3 rounds. It could differ, but typically that's the way it goes in forward assault. And we're gonna have to wait and see right now, folks, as B bomb site has been smoked out completely. USSR 2 players are pushing down B long. And it does indeed look like they're going to be met with some resistance towards the back, as well as on-site. XO spots one player, takes out Gramps, who was chilling in the corner, not able to do anything. He gets another player over, takes the beating right there to the noggin. General Gore takes out Ricky 2-4 right now, as Ricky and Wilden tag up General Gore, taking him down. XO, though, tags him and puts him down. Wilden down for the count. 1v4, not good right now if you are a fan of D2R Mystic. Bomb is planted on B, and it's looking like Godsnipe is not able to do anything, and that's indeed the case right now. We got USSR leading right now versus D2R Mystic 3-0.
I don't know why God's Nice put him in that situation. Right there by B storage, you're leaving yourself exposed. Right there by deck, you're also leaving yourself exposed. Pretty much on the right side as well, people coming from the bomb site.
Yeah,
I guess he kind of just froze there. I would have gone through B house, maybe try to tag somebody, and then maybe move back down to B storage. Sure, bomb was planted. I don't know, that just was not the best play there. There's not too much more you could have done. I mean, nothing crazy, but just, again, changing something up like that, small little plays, could have been the difference of winning a round. It is something to take into consideration. XO's the first to strike there with a frag on Wild. He drops down here trying to stay up, only down to 40 HP, and is not going to be able to get the kill there on B site, but he's going to help his teammate out, Nero, as he goes from 0 to hero, dropping down Gonsaves and Ricky respectively, and that's it. Equilibrium finishes off Gramps, and there's nothing even about this round at all. USSR comes out swinging, leading 4-0. Could we see like a 13-1 or 13-2?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we could. Right now, Detour just looks tired.
I don't know.
They're looking like they are round number 1. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
look at how they are.
Even
how they're
after the
playing.
break.
By
don't know,
shots. Their shots are a little sloppy as well. Gramps, they're in pistol round. I mean, shots were all over the place. Just looking a little sloppy and tired and not awake at all. Where USSR is just looking on fire. And that change by bringing Equilibrium in, I think was huge. Not only, obviously, he's getting a lot of kills, but for team morale. Really hoping to get some few rounds there. They're able to rally together and, of course, take match number 4. And they've rallied together here to be leading by 4 in match number 5. And potentially by 5 if they're able to clutch up round number 5 here.
Chris trying to push up on the A-bomb site. Does indeed smoke out the back. Gets the kill on Gramps. Gramps continuously falling. He's at 1-5 right now. Equilibrium takes out Ricky 2v4 in this scenario. Chris pushing up onto the A-bomb site. He's at 5 HP. Godsnipes trades out General Gore. 2v3 Nero gets a kill on Godsnipes, so making it a 1v3 right now. Very, very difficult situation right now with just under a minute left for Wilden. And that A91 and... Oh my goodness, he just got a freaking incredible headshot right there. 1v1. I blinked and it was a 1v1 scenario right now. Wilden. And, dude... Wilden, stop. I don't know what you're doing. You're getting frisky over there. Equilibrium he didn't have a chance. That A91, dude, you get that shot to the face, and it's game over. You hit that shot, and this next shot afterwards, it's game over. D2R now on the board thanks to Wilden clutching up right there, getting, I believe, in his favor right there. That was incredible. Right now, we got USSR still leading over D2R Mystic 4-1.
Up by 3 here on the USSR side, but finally a point on the board for D2R. 4 rounds USSR did take before D2R was able to do that. Again, typically we say you usually take 3 rounds before they're able to do that. They're just slightly behind the typical thing we normally see, the average between the losing of the pistol round, taking the first round, and USSR has played a man down compared to D2R. Ricky's going to try to play tricky here. Comes up right outside of B house, but Nero is going to be the man to drop him down. It's 3v3 here on the body cam board. Exo's got to be careful he doesn't get X'd out from this player on his right. Taking their time now. Minute 15, still plenty of time to work with here. A couple players beginning to rotate towards Palace, and Exo's just staying strong over here. He's going to peek out, quick little flip, but not enough. He's going to get dropped by an overload, and now it's all to Equilibrium here in this 3 versus 1. From what I've seen from start over the past 20, 30 minutes, if somebody's going to clutch it, I say Equilibrium could clutch this. He's got 50 seconds left to work with, plus the bomb, if you can get the bomb planted, the time that's on the bomb. So, in theory, he's got, like, about 65 seconds to work with. He's out to move quick, though. There's only 1 player on CT right now. We're seeing 1 player rotate across. Whew, didn't even need to rotate across. Graham sticks out, finishes it pretty quick with it. A9-1, and it's 2-4. D2R is only down by 2.
Oh my goodness. I think the story of this map specifically as of right now is A91 gameplay. A91 gameplay, Jake, is phenomenal right now. This weapon, if used correctly and in the correct hands, is a force to be reckoned with. Move over FAL, move over AK, MP5K. Y'all gotta dip real quick because A91 is making a comeback in the competitive scene over here. And it's looking like Wilden is going to be sticking to the A91. Even though he has some cash, he could have invested into a different weapon. But opting to not do that, as we have 1 person over here towards his right, towards mid of B. I don't know if he's going to be able to spot that player. He's at 45 HP. He could get perfect timing if he does opt to check this corner right now, or if he doesn't, he get rushed. He does get perfect timing. Godsnipes and Wilden tagging Equilibrium right there for Wilden to get that finishing kill. General Gore taking out Ricky, making a 4v4 right now. Minute 13 left in this round. Are we going to be able to see a bomb being planted, or are we going to be able to see something a little bit different? Maybe a clean sweep for the side of the CTs. Overload takes out Chris for D2R Mystic. Just under a minute left. Gramps takes out XO. Bomb is down on the A-bomb site. Overload takes... And just like that, no bomb plant. It is indeed a clean sweep for the side of D2R. They were up 4-0 in terms of body count. And right now, they are still trailing, but the lead for USSR is getting increasingly smaller. They're still leading 4-3 over D2R Mystic.
just by one at this point, and D2R is getting some cash in their bank accounts, being able to buy the utilities and weapons they need. It does appear that I think Godsnipes is just playing the Tech 9 for a second. He didn't walk up there with his foul. He tags a player with his frag grenade, but instantly going to get dropped by Nero as he comes around the corner outside of B house right there. But he's going to throw a little grenade across over there towards the bottom of the stairs. And this B side is trying to be taken by USSR. They're going to come up there wild and finds Chris, but Chris was able to get clearly traded out there by EXO. Bombs about to be planted here by EXO. 3v4 situation. Minute 35 left here on the clock. EXO's leaving himself kind of exposed up to 70 HP. He's not going to be able to plant that bomb. He's going to get tagged. I don't know why he left himself there on there. He's kind of feeling a little cocky. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. He definitely did cross that. General Gor's going to try to pop and drop this player if he decides to be storage. He gets tagged down to 18. He's got to be careful. It's Gramps back there at 61 HP. Smoke clears just as he comes around here by B columns. See the player back there. Tags him once, but he gets his top popped like soda pop by General Gore, and they extend their lead by 2 now, 5-3.
Taking a look at the scoreboard right now for D2R Mystic, we have Wilden at 9, Overload 8 and 6, Godsnipes 6 and 7, Gramps 4 and 6, Ricky 1 and 8. On the other side of things, USSR, EXO leading the pack right now, 11 and 5, Nero 7 and 5, Equilibrium 6 and 6, General Gore 5 and 6, Chris 3 and 6, gunfire going down towards mid. Equilibrium makes his score just a little bit better now, going actually positive 7 to 6 right now as EXO and Chris get kills of their own. EXO getting a kill on Wilden, actually not Wilden, another player on the other side with a grenade, very well placed grenade. I do believe that was the first grenade in this game or in a few rounds, if I'm not mistaken. And just like that, the USSR says, nah, this is our lead. We're going to extend it. And extend they do. They're leading. D2R is leading. All right, sorry. Let me back up. I'm getting over excited. USSR is leading right now, 6-3 over D2R. I just looked at the screen and I looked at the wrong player, so I was gonna say, oh, that's one team. But yeah, 6-3 right now in favor of USSR.
And indeed, as you say that, players go down left and right. A couple of USSR players have gone down. Minute 35 here, and they're trying to figure out where they want to go. Hanging over towards B house, throwing some grenades off, trying to get that bank shot. Hasn't tagged anybody. Gore's gonna move around here. Smoke is down, isolating B house. They're able to move out here. A couple quick pre-fire shots up here. Nice flick by Gore, but he doesn't even need to. Chris is there to find him. Chris does go down there. Gore is trying to find where he's at. Bombs and drop back there by B house, but they're in a 1v3 situation right now. You know, honestly, like I said, I'd probably want to try to plant that bomb, get a little bit of extra cash. You know, you're in a good situation. You probably kill Gramps. I was going to say down to 2 HP. They weren't able to get that bomb planted before the round ended, but you're leading by 4. Moving into round number 11, and you were just looking good on the USSR side. Taking a look at the KDs right now, ladies and gentlemen. 14-6 for EXO, who has stepped up. Equilibrium actually negative this round, 7 and 8. And that's what I was talking about. You know, Equilibrium coming into this round, he played awesome last round, but odds are he's not going to play as good this round. You come into it, you're kind of high off of that round. You had, you know, a good round in Frosty, not necessarily going to have as good of a round on a different map. And also, you know, the team is aware, they're prepared for you and how you were playing a little cheekily. But EXO's been able to step up here and carry his team with a KD positive by 8, which is just huge and definitely helping out his team. As I say, Equilibrium is going to even up his KD by dropping down Wilders. A 3 versus 3 situation here as they move down here towards this B side. General Gore finds one. Can he find another? Nero's looking right here. Knows a player has moved out towards balcony, and he's going to opt not to move down there. He's watching that bomb right now. They're dueling out by back of B columns. It's Godsnipes who's watching that bomb. We're going to see an altercation between him and Nero here in just a second. That smoke has come out. Godsnipes has seen him, fires a couple warning shots. He's going to opt to move down here. Make sure nobody's coming around my stairs. Great play here by Snipes to go ahead and rotate. He's going to get this kill on Equilibrium and move back up here. He knows his bomb hasn't picked up. He just saw it get picked up. He's going to call to his teammate, who is Gramps, back here. He knows the bomb's about to get planted. He's going to come in from behind. And Nero staying up. Gramps is going down to the hands of General Gore. Nero's going to get dropped by Snipes. Now it's a 1v1. It's Gore versus Snipes here. This is
General
going to get
Gore ran out of ammo on his foul. He picks up another foul, though. Definitely looking like this is going to be favorable for General Gore. If he doesn't get caught, he got caught. Woo! General Gore, if he were able to get away with bomb plant, that would have probably been a round win for General Gore and USSR, if he were able to get away with that. But clearly was not able to. Gramps in time getting to that bomb site and taking General Gore out. 4-7 right now in terms of round count. USSR is leading, but of course, taking a look at this scoreboard real quick, every single player for the side of USSR, except for Equilibrium, is positive. Every single player. Equilibrium is 8 and 9, right? On the other side of things, no one except for the top 2 fraggers, which are God Snipes and Wilden, are positive. Everyone else, Overload 9 and 9. Actually, now literally just now, he was 8 and 9. Graham 6 and 9. Ricky 3 and 12. Definitely looking like a little bit of a lackluster performance from Ricky. Of course, not necessarily always telling the full story. The stats are what I'm alluding to, but you know, sometimes stats definitely do tell a large portion of it. And right now, it seems to me as if Ricky needs to step up if he wants to help his, D2R roster up over here. As I say that, though, D2R takes another round right now off of USSR. As we go into this side flip right now, USSR is leading 7-5 over D2R Mystic.
Just like last round, you go into the in match number 4, going to the flip, USSR is leading by 2, 7-5. Yeah. You're on the CT side. It's looking good for USSR. I mean, if I was a betting man, I would bet on USSR right now. I would 100% bet on them. Just you go in there. You're up by 2. You're on the CT side. You have to have an outstanding T side if you're on D2R. You have to have an outstanding round. And as Nero is the first to strike here, it's going to be more and more difficult for them to be able to do that. Somehow they haven't been able to drop Nero down. He finally goes down, but a wild and frag grenade.
My voice got really high pitched there.
I know, it was absolutely insane. Equilibrium trades out to play that. Cramps where the Exo also finds Overload. That bomb's going to plant it. Ricky's the last one left alive. They get a little bit of cash invested into the bank account. Somehow a quick little flip with an Exo X him out of the lobby, but that's it. Equilibrium's going to even out that man right there and defuse the bomb. And it's going to be 8-5 here at USSR. Bright side, if you're on the D2R side there, you did get the bomb planted. So you do get a little bit of cash over there, even though you did lose the round on the pistol flip. But you're going to be down significantly in terms of cash by, about, depending on where you're at, 16 to 2,000 cash versus the players who just won that. It is going to be more difficult for them to take a bomb site. We'll see what they do here. This is an important round, in my opinion, for D2R. I think you really do need to get this round. Take it 8-6 and keep that 2-round cushion. You don't want to let USSR have too many rounds on it. Like I said, it's gonna be difficult. Most of these players are playing with pistols, but they're smart not to go for a forced buy here. They did that last round, which I thought was really stupid. I mean, you're only down by 3. It's 8-5. It's a little tight, but not too bad. Your pants. Yeah, you've eaten a little too much for Thanksgiving. Your pants are feeling a little tight, but it's nothing to freak out about. Christmas is still a little whiles away. No need to go for a full buy right there, man. So I like the plays they're doing right here. Equilibrium is the first to strike for his team, though, and as they're moving over here, the bomb has been dropped right outside of CT double doors. Overload is trying to pick this bomb up. He's got to be careful it doesn't get tagged, though. He somehow avoids all those shots being fired from green truck. Ricky is going to get dropped there by General Gar, who's gone that mean head glitch right outside of deck. Nobody's gone down yet on the side of USSR. They're entrenched very hard right now on their respective head glitches on the bomb sites. And it's going to be very difficult for D2R to break this. Play for a couple picks maybe. Try to drop him down. Take a little bit of eco down. Whoa, Gramps, just very experienced. I couldn't even see Gordon. He was just like, yep, I know where he's at. I've played this game before. I've seen this.
Goodness. Sorry to cut you off real quick, Jake. As that round comes to close right there, I'm looking at USSR taking that round. Of course, 9-5 is the round count in favor of USSR. But looking at the chat, this is referring to you and your really fast casting, Jake. NBA boy. This man is talking like his phone is on 1% and he's about to die.
I swear my iPad is plugged in. My iPad is plugged in. It dropped down to 10% at one point. I haven't heard that before. I like that a lot. I like that indeed a lot. 9-5. USSR leads by 4. Guys, I'm hyped. I don't know if you guys can't hear it, but sudden to sus 100%. You have no idea how sus I truly am. You guys can check out my YouTube channel. I actually have the confirmation on how much sus I truly am. It's 60. Anyways, that being said, we're back into this round number 14 here. Chris playing big, puts down Grams early on. He's going to try to double up. He does find Wild and switches over to his pistol. Doesn't even need to do that because there's no more T players left alive here. God Snipes is all alone inside the B house and gets quickly traded out. But with that being said, Overload is there, finding Chris over inside a Palace. It's a 3v1 though. The last player left alive is Overload dueling versus Equilibrium. There's nothing you could do in that situation. Terrorist 1 is 10-5. I mean, this is looking exactly like match number 4. Dare I say this is looking almost exactly like match number 4 on Frosty. We're just, the sun came out, melted all the ice away, and we changed, region. We went from Russia over here to somewhere in the Middle East. I'm not quite sure. But, besides that, it is looking almost exactly like match number 4. I mean, it's
You're
crazy.
right. I blinked, and it went from even to 10 right now for the side of USSR and 5 for the side of D2R Mist. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is this real life? Oh my goodness. Chat, let us know in the chat below or in the comments if you're watching after the fact. Go ahead, let us know what you think the results are going to be. If D2R Mystic is going to end up clutching up and, you know, possibly coming back over here over USSR, or if USSR is going to continue full throttle and just completely decimate D2R Mystic right now for the match number 5 Forward Assault Championship Cup right now. Are they going to be able to close this out? We're going to have to wait and see, folks. I'm looking right now. AKA false. Is this a rerun? No, sir. It is not. This is live from the you know, the computer, the webs, the interwebs. So don't go anywhere. Gold giveaways, of course, going to be happening soon. XO leaderboard looking quite nice on the leaderboard. 19 and 9. 4v2 right now in the scenario. Overload taking out EXO, of course, top fragger for the USSR side. Overload still up top fragger for the side of D2R Mystic. But unfortunately for him, Gramps and Overload end up falling right now. And we have Chris just shooting his own teammates' bodies right there. We have another round win for the side of USSR. If you are a USSR fan, go ahead, let us know in the chat below. Let us know, hashtag USSR. If you're a D2R fan, let us know, hashtag D2R in the chat below as well. Go ahead, show some support, show some love for your favorite team. They definitely deserve it right now.
It's 11-5.
Yes, sir.
I mean, here we go. We're match number 16. Let us know, guys. Hashtag D2R win or hashtag USSR win. But it is looking difficult for D2R right now. You're down by 6. You're 2 rounds away on the USSR side from taking the W. But that's a little bit of pressure on USSR as well. You cannot fall to that pressure. But they've been here before, and they're really hungry. They really are hungry for this. I don't think they're gonna slip easy. Gramps coming through. Bomb is right in front of him. He's gonna try to pick that up. It's in a 3v2 situation. Teammate goes down, making that a 3v1. He flips around, but not quick enough, and it's now match point for USSR. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be it. This could be all she wrote for D2R, and USSR will be taking their first. They will be the first. That will be their first championship.
I do believe so.
I just had to confirm that quickly in my my brain. You know, just access the SSD quickly. I did that, and yeah, it'll be their first championship, and they're excited. We can just see how they're excited, and they have played amazingly well. Even in the rounds they lost versus D2R. They played great. Shots were on point. And, you know, D2R has just been sloppy with the recoil control today. Overall, USSR just looks like a totally different team.
Stellar performance.
Stellar performance. Of course, it's not over yet.
And nade spots.
But,
oh my
freaking
goodness. This has been the story.
The whole story of the
Look at
entire
this.
past
Even
5
more
matches.
nades.
Holy frag grenades, Batman. I mean, it is
my goodness.
crazy. Chris is like, nah, man, you guys can't get us that easily. It's 3-2 here. Last 2 players left alive are Overload and Gramps, respectively. We'll see what they can do here. Might be getting a little bit of fast cast over here. If something goes down a little quicker, Gramps is slowly sneaking up inside of Palace. Bomb is in hand. Gonna try to plant over here on top of A. They cannot mess up here. It could be going down to the 3v1 if it's not careful. Overload is all alone here on top of B site. He's about to get pinched. He's trying to draw all these CT players over to him, though, and let Gramps plant that bomb. He's going to be able to do that, but at the cost of his life and leaving Gramps into 3v1. Gramps is going to be able to plant that bomb here by A columns, and it's a 3v1. He's going to get tagged. I thought he was going to tag, but he peeks out. He comes back, and he finds Nero. He puts him down to 0, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 2 versus 1. He might be able to clutch this up. 30 seconds here. About left on the clock. So close. Almost got tagged there, and he gets dropped by General Gore, and that's it. D2R loses to USSR, your champions of the Forward Assault Championship. Congratulations to them. General Gore is going to defuse the bomb here. Congratulations. Unbelievable performance from them. 13-5. EXO stepping up their final round, helping his team out big time. Incredible match. Everybody is positive on the D2R side as well. Ricky and Gramps 4-18 and 9-15 respectively. Again, you know, you just don't see that, man. You don't typically see that from Gramps is playing like that. So down there on the leaderboard. But you know, no need to talk about that. USSR is your champions. Congratulations to them. Congratulations. They have been working hard at it. A well-earned victory.
Well-deserved.
It really does show a very, very well-earned victory. Congratulations to them on that. Thank you for the donut right there, Alex Kazam. And the ass will come in here in chat.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're
Alex,
coming
thanks for the
indeed.
dono.
Indeed, man. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Guys,
In the chat.
wow. I mean, crazy round. If you guys
I
are
think-
stuck with us for the entire stream, shout out to you guys. We've been live for over 3 hours. 3 hours and 15 minutes. of
3
casting.
hours. That's I
Crosby
think
and
the
I are-
longest we've ever casted. Yeah.
We've casted quite a
consecutively.
bit.
Yeah.
It really has. So guys, we're gonna run down the just for those of you might just be joining. There's a couple of you guys. Match number 1 was won by USSR, 13-1. Match number 2, D2R comes back, wins 13-9 on Frosty. Match number 3, D2R wins once again, 13-11. Match number 4, just switch it up just a little bit, brings equilibrium in, and that's what tips the balance in favor of USSR.
Ever so slightly.
Ever so slight. That's all you needed, really. And then you guys just saw match number 5. Incredible game. Really incredible game there from both teams, and USSR showing us why they are right now the best team inside of Forward Assault. Congratulations to them. They got to be freaking out in voice chat right now. I saw someone say they weren't voice chatting. I was like, I cannot believe they're not voice chatting.
Oh,
if that's the case, they were not voice chatting. Like, I'm just
gotta be.
hang my headphones up and leave. Like, they have to be doing that. I saw a couple people saying they weren't, though. I'm going to confirm that. I'm going to DM somebody and see if I can get confirmation on it, because that'd be crazy if they weren't. But again, really amazing series between both of these teams. You guys are joining late. You got to go back to. I know, like, nades were the story.
Literally, so many freaking nades were thrown, and not just in vain. No pun intended there, vain. But like actually connecting either to get information or get the kill. Either one, very, very valuable, especially in the very beginning. Those first frags that literally get killed like with frags. It's entry fragging. Literally is a way that you can completely take over like a bomb site. Even if there are 2 or 3 people there, once their first person falls, right, they might opt to, instead of trying to get that trade, regroup. That way they can effectively retake a bomb site, right? If that's being said, that's if there's only one person pushing. Because of course, if you see 3 or 4 people pushing, and you're first person that's on site falls, of course you're leaving. You're not trying to get any kills there. You're leaving. But like, it's all in the situations, all in the moment. Like I said though, like we said, congratulations. USSR, the Forward Assault Championship. Battles of Glory. Congratulations in partnership with G Fuel, Energy Formula, GT Omega Racing, Blaze Games, Game King Gaming Glasses, and of course us over here at Mobile Esports. Thank you very much, everybody. That was an incredible finals.
Really, yes.
Went all the way to the wire. Match number 5 in a best of 5. That was freaking incredible. Real quick, I want to give a shout out over here to Racco over here, giving a 10 dono. Appreciate it very much, my dude. Thank you very much. And now it's that time.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. I say we gotta do hashtag USSR champs. Hashtag
Yes, sir.
USSR champs for the gold giveaway, guys. Hashtag USSR champs for the gold giveaway. And of course, add your FA IG and your FA Forward Assault in-game name after that hashtag. We'll let you guys spam that for about 90 seconds or so, and we'll choose one of you lucky individuals to be the gold giveaway winner for this match. Once again, congratulations to USSR. We'll take a look back at how we got here via the brackets. As you guys start that hashtag spam, a few weeks ago, we started out here with round number 1. 4 groups, Group A, B, C, and D. D2R was in Group A, USSR was in Group D. Kind of funny how that happened. First group and last group came together to play in the finals. D2R beats out BW and Iced. Cyan RS beats out Trigger Happy and War B. Then you have Euphoria beat out Pain and Rose, as Patriot beats out USSR beats out Patriot and Evil to move on to the finals, the semifinals. I'm trying to do music and change images all at the exact same time. It gets a little crazy.
Multitasking is difficult.
Multitasking is definitely right there. Here we are, round number 2. The semifinals, D2R Mystic and SRS. D2R Mystic obviously takes down SRS in the best out of 3, winning the first 2 rounds, and Euphoria loses to USSR. USSR takes their first 2 matches in that as well. And of course, we move on to the finals, the best out of 5, which you guys just watched. And now USSR beating out D2R is your Battles of Glory champions. Congratulations, and they are the grand champions. Went to map number 5 as well. We don't typically see that, in a best out of 5. We really usually don't. I mean, I think the most we've had in a best out of 5 for the finals is map number 4. Maybe not. Maybe it's only been the best 3 rounds. One team just comes out with a clean sweep. An amazing round. I mean, really, it kept changing back and forth. It was hard to make a prediction as who you thought was going to win, because one team did really well here in the first few rounds, and then it flipped over to this team, and it had one sub come in and just totally changed the story. Ricky came in around number 2, helped his team out tremendously, and in round number 3 as well. But looking at USSR, the rounds they won were a lot. The rounds they lost, that is, the difference is a lot smaller. They only lost in match number 3 by 2. Only in match number 2 by 4 rounds, compared to D2R, which lost by 12 in match number 1, 6 in match number 4, and then 8 in match number 5. So the rounds difference between USSR winning, they really, when they won handily.
Yes, sir. Simply Kazam, yo dude, thanks for the 269 dono, appreciate it, my dude. He says F. Yes, F indeed. F in the chat for a D2R Mystic. Well fought. Unfortunately, D2R Mystic not able to clutch up. USSR indeed clutching up. Well played, USSR. Congratulations, your Forward Assault Battles of Glory Championship. Congratulations.
Indeed,
and enjoy all that sweet moolah, sweet products. Of course, gonna go run down the prizes real quick again. 1,000 cash, unique in-game skins, only the winning team gets. So USSR, only team that's gonna get that. G Fuel energy products, G2 Omega racing products, Game King gaming glasses, and 60k gold for the first team, 40k gold for the second team. So of course, D2R second place, 40k gold going to them, 60k gold going to the top team, which is of course USSR, and 20k gold going to the third place team. Congratulations, USSR, on the championship Battles of Glory win.
Indeed. Crosby, you have the gold giveaway winners.
I do indeed. Congratulations to, drumroll please. Congratulations to Mr. PC Booze CZ. Congratulations, Mr. PC.
That's one heck of a name right there.
Yeah. Congratulations, my dude. Gold will be headed your way. Thank you very much, my dude. Use the gold wisely, my dude, and enjoy it.
Indeed. Guys, with all of that being said, that's all we got for you today. Crosby and my voice are just a little hoarse. I probably won't be talking for the next 36 hours. Guys, I had so much fun hanging out with you guys today. Thank you for coming in and for all your support, the donations, all your comments. Absolutely incredible. If you have any tips for Crosby and I'd like us to see add into our casting, let us know on Twitter or in the Discord DMs. We are always open to constructive criticism and feedback, so please feel free to hop in there. We're always looking to improve. And while you're down there hitting us up on Twitter, don't forget to check out our YouTubes and Twitches. Links are in the video description down below. Crosby and I are uploading all types of content over there. Sir. If you like mobile gaming, you're definitely going to want to go check that out. And Crosby, anything else you want to say before we go ahead and end the stream?
Nah, that's about it.
That's about
it. Apart from, the usual. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. It's awesome that, like I mentioned, each and every time we turn on the stream, start a community event, start a tournament, whatever it may be, y'all are just there, super supportive, giving those likes, giving those awesome comments, donos as well. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in and still tuning in today. We appreciate it very, very much. With that being said, if you want to get a little bit more of us, please go down in the description below. Jake and myself will be down there. Go ahead, check us out, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, all that good stuff. And that's about it from me.
And indeed, for all those asking when will the next tournaments or community events scheduled and be streamed, follow us on Twitter at esports_mobile. Ring that notification bell, or actually turn the notifications on, and ring that notification bell over here on the YouTube channel. Ring it, smash it, whatever you might be into. And if you haven't, if you can't ring the notification bell, it's because you're not subscribed. So consider subscribing as well, so you get notified when we will go live next time. And of course, we'll post on Twitter for our next event / tournament. Guys, with all being said, Sudden and Crosby here, signing out. I'll see you guys somewhere soon on their net. Peace, guys.
Peace. Ooh. Jake, I think it's time. I think it's that time. Before we end the stream, everybody, real quick. Before we end the stream, 5K gold. We're gonna do one more 5K. Wait. I don't know, Jake. Are you down for that, my dude, right now?
You know, I am down for that. We're like this late notification here. We're doing another 5,000 gold giveaway. So hang on, everybody. Hold on. Like we're doing the outro and everything and getting it off. We're gonna do a 5,000 gold giveaway. Alex said to do another giveaway that is 5,000 gold. So we're doing another gold giveaway here. So guys, we're gonna actually give you a second. Go ahead and go type in your Discord server. It's like, hey, we're still here. We're doing another 5,000 gold giveaway. I know a few of you guys left, so I'm gonna give you guys just a minute or so to go and get back in here before we do the hashtag, so everybody has an opportunity to win this 5,000 gold here as we're doing 5K gold. So hang on, guys, hang on, everybody chill. We're good. You know, we're gonna do a 5K gold giveaway. Alex saying, you know, for the championship, why not? You know, why not do it? Okay, guys, go ahead and share it in your Discord servers. You know, just let you know, for people that did leave, we are still doing a 5K gold giveaway. So we'll give you guys about another minute to go ahead and hop back in here so you can participate here in this gold giveaway. I see the viewers coming back on in here. Come on, guys. Bring it back in here. We're doing a 5K gold giveaway. Stay tuned. We'll be doing that, like I said, in just a minute. Give everybody an opportunity to go ahead and hop back in here. Yeah, you know, this is going to be great. Another 5K gold giveaway. What can you complain about? Lots of gold giveaway during the stream. Great matches.
Yes,
if you guys
sir.
haven't subscribed already, definitely should consider doing that. You know, right below the like button. You know, after you've clicked the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then right to the right of that notification bell. Very easy, like 3 little clicks, takes less than 5 seconds, and you are gonna have some amazing content delivered to your subscriber box.
Yo,
5K
happy friend.
gold is how much is? It's muches of 5Ks.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, something like that.
5,000, 5K.
I'm not great
Forgot
with
my
math or
Discord.
anything, but you know, I'm pretty sure it's like 5Ks gold or something like that. I'm not a physicist,
Yo.
but I'm pretty sure it's 5Ks gold.
Best mobile gamer, what's up, man? Best mobile gamer says, bruh. Just bruh. Nothing else, just bruh.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have to do, I say hashtag Alex. Hashtag Alex for the hashtag gold giveaway here, giving you an opportunity to win 5,000 gold. Hashtag Alex, guys. Go ahead and spam that hashtag. Of course, add your Fort Assault in-game name in there, hashtag Alex, and we'll be giving away 5,000 gold to one of you lucky individuals here in chat. Another opportunity to win some more gold and 5,000 gold. You know, not even typical 1,000 or 2,000, 5,000 gold. So go ahead and spam that hashtag. Good luck to everybody. Whew.
Pew, 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 pew.
My thoughts exactly 100%.
Yeah. V-Attack, what's up, man? Happy friend, what's up? Rasmi, yo. What's up, man? How you doing today?
Fours in here.
Fortnite for life. How's it going? Alemagat. I can't pronounce it. Hold on. Okay, let's just go Ale.
I would just leave it.
Yo, what's up? Si no hablas. Okay. Yo sí hablo español. Okay.
Sí.
Pon el hashtag Alex ALEX y después tu nombre en Forward Assault y vas a de pronto ganar 5,000 en oro. Ahorita estamos haciendo uno más, un giveaway más de más, entonces haz eso, entra al giveaway. Go ahead, enter that giveaway, 5K gold, hashtag Alex with your Forward Assault in-game name. H4, I see you there. What's up, man? How's it going? Vasil, what's up? Brandon Mendez Gomez, what's up? Hippo, kiss you. Okay. What was the other dude's name? Waffle something?
Yeah, it was Waffles, and there's
something
there's
Waffles,
been some crazy names here. Was Operation Find My Dad? That's a great IGN.
Yeah.
Then there's like I said, Burger King Wi-Fi, which is just totally out of the blue.
Oh, dude, so many
you guys
good
have so many creative
troll
usernames.
names,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is excellent. Really, truly is. with that being said, I think we've got enough time for people to spam that hashtag Crosby. You want to go ahead and calculate and figure out who will be the winner of this 5,000
Yes,
gold
sir.
giveaway.
Congratulations to drum roll, please, Mr. The Attack with no C, just a K. The Attack. Congratulations, dude. Attack. Congratulations, 5K gold headed your way very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. Enjoy the gold and use it wisely. And thank you everyone else for tuning in as well. You know, would not be possible with you not watching, you know. So please stay tuned, ring that notification bell, subscribe as well. And while you're at it, go ahead, check out Jake's links as well as my links down in the description below if you want to get a little bit more of us. Our Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever it may be, go ahead down there. We're uploading, streaming a lot more as well. And yeah, that's about it on my end.
Indeed, guys, I want to spare you from any more outro, and we're in the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Nothing Crosby, signing out for the final time for tonight. And we'll see you somewhere soon on the internet. Peace, guys.
Easy.
While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. Waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Yeah, Kryptonite? What did I just hear?
Alright, your name's in the song.
Yeah, what's up? Let's go. Yo, Alex in the chat, spamming Alex Kazam. Okay, let's do this. Before we get everyone spam, everyone put hashtag Alex Kazam in the chat.
Don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin.